stop thunder. Sunday nights I pull you under. Flaming karma, full send glow. Motor mouth says, let's go.
Cut right to the chase. We're at it here with Flaming Karma Doubleheader Sunday Night Series. Watkins Glen International, the road course. Got the boot up there at the corner. Always chaos can happen. Will there be chaos? We're going to find out together here on Motorbike Broadcasting. Good evening, folks. I'm the Redneck International, Jake Reeves. Big Jim Cunningham alongside, co-commentating and producing. I will say it is my fault. We're running a little bit late. Had some stuff going on, just like the 54's got something going on, something going on right there, looping it around. But Jim, buddy, how the hell are you? We're back at it, road course racing. A lot to talk about, a whole lot to talk about with so much stuff going on, obviously, in the world of Flaming Karma, buddy. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He's got a Burger King somewhere on that damn car. If he doesn't, it's not legit. Like that was one of my favorite spots to talk to Stewart was the Burger King stuff. I mean, and I've always been a big fan of Burger King. That's beside the point. But Tony was good here at Watkins Glen. If I had to take a wild guess, I'd say he probably sucks at it now. But here's the thing: he's 10 times better than I would be. So I'll just shut the hell up on that particular point. But Watkins Glen, obviously, he's got the boot over there in the corner. This is the NASCAR. Oh, it's not. Right. Okay. Well, damn. Well, hell, I didn't know that. That's what I'm doing. There's the boot right there. Oh no, that's
the bus stop.
That's
the bus stop. So my mic's been muted the whole time, so nobody's heard a damn thing I've said, and it was probably the most brilliant commentary ever given. So I hate that y'all missed that, but yes, I'm here, and I don't know what all I've said. But we've had a discussion about the boot and the bus stop. Jake had that's going to be the next T-shirt. Apparently, it's the boot or is it the bus stop? Which is not near
Speaking
as
of
good.
shirts.
Yeah, well, we're going to talk about that. Don't worry, that's coming. Well, we got some time here. It looks like qualifying. We've only got one car out on track, the 54. I have to say, I like this Coors Light paint scheme he's running. It's good. It's good paint scheme. I like it.
Yeah, I'm curious which driver, which car he's throwing back to out of that. Russ Martin Jr., as we were talking about, Tony Stewart throwback at the Office Depot, the Home Depot, and the Burger King and all that good stuff. Obviously, this is Watkins Glen. It's around the 2.5 mile racetrack, obviously. 7 turns is what this thing's got. The one thing about it, though, and correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, hell, it may be 11 at this point. I mean, hell, who knows at this point? My damn numbers and all that is off 9 ways Sunday, but I will say this, that turn 1 right here, this can be a pain in the ass right here for everybody because you are full throttle going all the way down, and you got to make that hard 90-degree to the right.
Yeah,
now, when you go up the hill, and we'll see it.
There. They give you some runoff there, but
sucks. The bus stop sucks too, though.
Oh no, the bus stop is you got to be able to get through the bus stop to be good at Watkins Glen. That is an absolute must. And since this is the cup layout, honestly, turn 1 and the boot. I mean, you got me saying it. Turn 1 and the bus stop are probably the 2 toughest, spots on this track. The bus stop is, like I said, I don't know how well you can pass here in an ARCA car or a truck. You can pass in the bus stop in a sports car, but they've got a whole lot more grip and not near as heavy. So I don't really know. I don't have a lot of experience racing here in a NASCAR, any kind of the NASCAR vehicles or anything like that. But I'll tell you what's a lot of fun around here is the late models. Our street stocks, those things are a blast to drive around this place. And I would imagine that new Euro Cup car, of course, is built for this. So, Gerald Poole. So Gerald Poole was doing some work apparently around the house there and ended up smashing a few ribs this week. And he said he's got to turn his butt kicker down because it's killing his ribs.
I mean, usually that's what happens with a butt kicker. It usually kicks you all over the place.
Yeah. I like all that stuff. I got all kinds of, stuff like that. I'm actually thinking about trying to get a motion rig at some point, like just go ahead and shake the hell out of myself. I tell you what, while qualifying is not going on, since there's nobody on track, let's talk about the shirt. So, of course, over the past few weeks, I'm sure most of you have heard about the Jake Reeves Redneck School of Erotic Racing and probably heard that we were talking about coming out with a shirt. And I will share a link to the shirt in the chat so that you can purchase one. Apparently we've sold a few already, been up just a day or two. And so this is the shirt. Let's see, there we go, right there. It's one of those like a moisture wicking kind of material. It's not like a cotton t-shirt. It's more like one of those, I don't know what you call that fabric, nylon, whatever it is, that
possibly
moisture.
I thought it was like Under Armour material. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. Kind of like Under Armour type material. Yes.
Dry fit, more or less.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see it could be like panty material, but that would be weird. Jake,
no, it wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't go right with it, to be honest.
So that's the front of the shirt there, and then let's see here, and then this is the back of the shirt there. It's got the Motor Mouth logo up there, and it's got Russ Martin Jr.'s car. Of course, he's the one that came up with the paint scheme idea. They're gridding up, but we got a second here. And then honestly, the best thing about this shirt is the sleeve over here, because it's got a caricature of me on there. So right there on the sleeve, you got me giving you the thumbs up for the Big Jim's Language 101 class, erotic and erratic. But I think that's the best feature of that shirt. But anyway, I'll share a link in the Discord. I mean, there probably is one in the Discord as well. But I'll share one here in the chat, and I guess we probably ought to get over here. And why is there a car going around?
Because they're in the warm-up session, Jim.
This is warm-up. Oh, I could have showed myself again. Well, here, let me show myself for a little bit longer then. There I am right there on the sleeve.
There you go.
Well, since we do have a warm-up session, and we'll put some cars in there. Well, we got some going around, but coming out of the bus stop there. We also, of course, we have Racing Images, who has come on board as a channel sponsor, and they do not have their Etsy store up yet. Etsy, however you say it, Etsy. I don't know. That one.
I don't even know what this one.
Yeah, you know.
I think it's Etsy.
I think it's Etsy. It is Etsy,
yeah.
Yes. And so they have, we have some images from that. Well, at least I thought we did, but now for some reason they're not. Oh, there we go. Look at there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that one, huh? That's
that's my boy.
That's back to the Busch Series days. Yep, and a little Ryan Truex there. There's that one I was telling you about, Junior and Senior. It's Corvette. I know, right?
That is nice.
That's good stuff.
That is very nice.
That is. I know you weren't really that interested in it until you saw it, but now you like it, don't you?
Take my money now.
There you go. That's right.
Yes.
And little
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. A little Texas
Terry, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I'm a big Terry Labonte fan too. Yeah, I just pulled some of these images just to show people. These things are great. I love them. And there you go. Look.
Oh yeah, there's my boy.
Back when he was young and handsome. Look at him.
Yeah, Cale Yarborough, obviously. Wow. I'm a big fan of Cale Yarborough.
Oh, yeah.
From old school racing and all that good stuff. I mean,
he was part of the moment that launched NASCAR, if we're being honest, you know.
Yeah, I mean, question on that. I mean, because we got 2 minutes left in the warm-up. Question on this, Jim. And I may be overstepping something, so if anybody gets mad at me or whatever, which we've went erotic and all that over here live on the air and everything, but did he kick their ass or what happened? I mean, how do you feel like on that?
It was 2-on-1. I don't know I don't know that anybody got their ass kicked. It was just a good scrap, you know. But you gotta love a guy who go 2-on-1 and ain't worried about it, you know. That's but you know, I mean, it's just like going to the Saturday night dirt tracks, man. Some of the best shit is when you see them fighting in the pits.
Yeah.
I mean, they get out of the car, they're mad at each other, and they start wanting to scrap, and people are holding them back. I mean, that's good stuff, man, you know? And we need more of that. We need more of that, and we need more people like Tony Stewart, and we need less of the, you know, corporate sponsor guys, you know? I'm tired of hearing about how the whatever car ran great today. You know, I want to hear who's an asshole and why. That's another thing. That's another reason I love Kyle Busch, man. He wouldn't hold his tongue. You know, AJ Foyt, all those guys. That's another common theme with me. I like guys who are aggressive, and apparently I like guys who will say what they mean. Tony Stewart, Kyle Busch. You know, AJ Foyt was like that. You know, that's just. Oh, there! Look at that one, huh? Yeah,
Davey.
I know, right?
I was so close to start ringing the bell. I was very close to ringing the bell because you kind of went off on a little bit of, you know what? Screw it.
Yeah, I did a little bit. I did. And there, look, there's Junior for you.
That's nice.
Back in the Bud days, you know. Got the North Carolina flag up there where he's from. Look. Yeah.
That is very, very nice.
I like that one, yeah. That's a good one. And then, Casey Kane. That's another guy I like now. He really wasn't a mouthy kind of guy, but I always liked Casey Kane.
Yeah, I mean, I like Casey. I mean, I always wanted to meet Casey, at least get an autograph from him, or at least get to meet him or something like that. Go to one of them
World Outlaw sprint races. He's got almost all of them, I think.
Well, we ain't too far from doing that, so we'll damn sure be able to check that out as well. And Casey always had the funny commercials, if you remember, folks. Where the girls and everything was like Casey and all that other crap. I'm sure everybody's probably saw that. Oh yeah, I mean, hell, any damn girl they could try to get a hold of it. Anyway, that's not the point. Let's get ready for the ARCA race here tonight for the Flavored Karma Sunday night Doubleheader series with the ARCA Series Ride Warp Timothy St. Jean. How about that? Up here on the front
I never
row.
even. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, they're not on the front row. Why? I don't know what happened there, but there you go. That's your front row. I was a little confused because Russ Martin should be on the pole. I was confused there. There you go. Let's try it again.
Well, he's mad at us now. I got a feeling.
You know.
RMJ will be on the front row here for the Challenger Series. Steven Lindner will be starting right beside of him in P2. Now, behind them, it is Ryan Warp and Timothy St. Jean. They'll be back there third and fourth, respectively. Gerald Poole with those revs. We'll see how he turns out. Nicole Crystal right behind them, or right beside him, rather. Yeah, starting in the P6 spot. William Hawker and Mike Burgess back here in 7th and 8th. Andrew Schuler, John White. Look like Mark D'Antoma is going to start it from the pits. Here we go. Pace car is off. There's the rest of the grid, and we are green flag racing with RMJ. Now, they started on the back stretch and set it, blood. And that's exactly what they're doing. Martin Jr. up front. Gone. Crystal damn near hits the wall coming off of one. RMJ.
Dude, he is
taking it to the house right here, already up the hill. Nobody even close to him. Russ Martin Jr. already working his way into the bus stop, Jim.
Yeah, he's heading down the straight there, going into the bus stop. Now, the trick to the bus stop is to cut it as close to that wall as you can, because it's straight. Oh, he's blinking. That's not good. Not good when the leader's blinking, because see, it's going to do that all race. That's not good. Get your shit together. But he is 2.5. He's almost 3 seconds up the road right now. Yeah,
do we need to flop beef again? Need to flop beef again?
It's not going to be good though with him blinking, because I can't keep the camera on him. So that's unfortunate. But of course he's going to stink up the show anyway. He's almost 3 seconds ahead.
Not entirely. I mean, if he blinks out and he lags out, then it doesn't make a damn. We'll have to go to the second place guy.
That's true.
It's just a possibility out of this, Jim. I mean, it's a very good possibility. So
that would be. Oh God! Look at Ryan Warp, man.
Keep in mind, 25 lap race, 15 laps on fuel, so they only got to pit once. Obviously. They make that pit stop around 15. Some of them may try 12, but I don't know if you're going to see a whole lot of people. Some may try to undercut it that much, Jim. You may see 12, 13. Well, some may just run it all the way to the end.
Yeah, I think at a place like this, I think that the lighter fuel load will help you get faster laps. So, but these cars are probably pretty tough on tires, as heavy as they are. It'll be interesting to see if there's some strategy on that, like split it in half or how they're going to do it. But yeah, if it were me, I'd probably take it all the way to the end and run those, last few laps on light fuel load, because it does make a difference on lap times.
Yeah, I believe so, as well as RMJ already got it out to about a 2.5 second lead right now over Steven Lindner.
Well,
yeah, a little bit sideways right there. Russ right there got a little sideways after he hit the rumble strip, trying to get it back on the racetrack. You got a little bit sideways right there. Able to hold on to it, but even the race later up here, Jim, kind of a little bit out of shape.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, these cars, they have no traction control or any of that stuff like you see on these GT3 cars. So, and these cars are heavy, man. They're not easy to race around road courses. You gotta have a little touch to you to get that done.
Absolutely beautiful paint scheme. 91's got. I still haven't looked and seen if there's a Burger King logo. We'll have to check that out.
I didn't see one earlier, but to be honest with you, I don't even think Burger King when I think Tony Stewart. The main two I think of is Home Depot and Old Spice. But, I mean, he did run the Office Depot, but when I see Office Depot, the guy I think of is Carl Edwards myself.
I knew it. I knew it.
Well,
I knew you would think Carl.
I was a big Carl Edwards fan, so,
Ain't nothing wrong with old cousin Carl.
No,
I'm shocked.
Carl was one who would say it like he thought too, I mean, he did play the corporate role, but he was towards the end of his career, he definitely had plenty to say.
I'm a big fan of Carl Edwards. I will say this, I loved him. I loved the backflip and how he done it and everything. And I'm actually kind of surprised. It took as long as it did for him to get in the Hall of Fame. I am kind of shocked on that one.
Man. I mean,
but he was good with the fans.
He was great with the fans, but isn't the Hall of Fame about celebrating the best there ever was? This is a Nicole Crystal incident here, I believe.
See what happens to Miss Crystal.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty common. I mean, that's no big deal, but pretty common around here. That's that car kind of unloads when you go across some curbs there, and that's old Pickle. Well, we won't say that, but William Hawker. We'll leave the pickle part out.
What happened to Mr. Pickle? Going through the carousel right here. Got over on a rumble strip.
Something tickled his pickle.
Yep, no kidding. And that was a rumble strip that tickled that pickle. Tickled it 9 ways to Sunday, and that's exactly what will happen.
Just continue to hit replays because that's what's happening here.
Yeah, I mean, they're back to back to back. Everybody getting tickled.
Yep, there he goes.
Ooh. He done a little bit more than tickling that pickle.
That was a lick there. That's the hardest impact for sure of those incidents. Seems like he's going pretty good, though. Yeah, I got a feeling this could end up turning into a bit of a snooze fest. Because you got just guys that are, there's every one of them's got a different pace, Like Martin now is almost up to 4-second lead. Going back to Linder here.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point, Jim. I mean, it could, like you said, kind of turn into a little bit of a snooze fest. It could, but at the same time, I mean, that's what you're gonna get when you go to some of these road courses. I mean, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. I mean, that's how it is when you go road courses.
You don't have. Oh, there goes Poole.
No, not Gerald Poole. Hold on to it. Don't hurt his ribs anymore. You don't want no more rib pain. He's already got to drop a couple of spots. St. Jean going to 4th now with Ryan Ward 3rd, Lender 2nd. Obviously, RJ leading it and gone pretty much. Schuler, he'll go by. Dan Tuma, actually, for a second, I thought Dan Tuma wasn't even going to race. I think he was just sitting in the pits, which might not have been a bad idea for the 57 to make that happen. Start from the pits going to turn 1. 9 times out of 10, there's a hell of a stack up that happens when you go into turn 1.
There really is. Yeah.
You don't want any part of that. You don't want a piece of it. You don't want nothing to do with it.
Let me tell you what. There's a lot of red on my screen, and red's not good. Then we got the rump shaker here.
Oh, he locked it down.
Oh.
Damn. Oh, damn. No front end on the 83.
That's probably not good. Let's see that steering wheel. Yeah, that steering wheel's kicked off to the side. Look at it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. He's gonna continue to wreck that thing.
Yeah, that's Fast Repair City right there. That's exactly what's going to have to happen.
Yeah, there ain't no doubt about that. Okay, so then we go from that to apparently Nicole. I'm not going to compound people's misery too much here, but I'm going to show a little bit.
I'm going to show a little bit, though.
Just a little,
I'm not going to get it all there, but we're going to see a little bit of it.
It seems to be the same people coming to the party here.
Oh, Pickle!
Yeah.
Oh, he just tickled it all the way around, sent it, son.
Yeah, I wonder. We ain't seen old Pickle lately too much. It's good to have him back, and then apparently Wyatt smashed it up again here, trying to go. Oh yeah, he just went straight there. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'll throw that thing back to the pits. I think is probably the right answer there.
Yeah, but Jim, you think about it, I don't want to say anything in any the wrong way. I mean, obviously, but this, road course racing in general, me and you, we've watched some races where it's happened on some of these road courses where something just happens. Like, check this out. Shooter right here in front of Dan Toma. You could just be riding along and then just out of nowhere, somebody just literally out in the middle of damn left field. They just loop it right there in front of you, and then bam, you're out. Or even a Russ Martin Jr. I've seen it numerous times. Oh, yeah. A driver up here leading 3.5 seconds over Steven Lander, or hell, even make it. I mean, we've seen them, 10-second leads? And then lap cars just end up just a percentage. Bam, game over.
I ain't gonna lie, Martin Dantuma's moving, man. He's up 4 spots, and he's cooking. He looks quick.
And surprise, surprise, Navy Joe Coffey on the hood of that number 57 Ford. Ironic enough, he's driving a Ford, Jim, because he's trying to, I think he's trying to help you out a little bit out of this. I think it's exactly what it is.
I'll take it. You know. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, he's clearly got some taste. I mean, Dan Toom's fast, so it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me at all to see him, do well here. I mean, you can look at the way he's racing that car. Oh, hello. And you can tell that he's gotten around a road course a few times. You know what I mean? I tell you what, something happened to St. Jean here. It's not a wreck, but apparently he had an off track here. Let's see, because he's dropped back several spots. He was up to 4th there. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, he did. Yeah, barely, but a little bit.
That ain't bad.
No.
Yeah, that's not bad right there, Jim.
No, that's fine. These cars can take that, but yeah, that definitely dropped you back a little bit, though. As you see, who's that going by? Burgess, but I think he ends up getting Burgess back here shortly. But yeah, he did get back. Speaking of Burgess there,
I know we got him now.
Yeah, he for sure got him now.
Yeah, he's sliding right by him.
I don't know. There was a part of me when I saw Timothy St. Jean qualify where he did. I was thinking, now Schuler's in for a pit stop already. Where we at? We got 16 laps to go. And we are, okay, so he decided to make his stop early, which to me is, unless you really tested and realized that you like the car with a heavy load of fuel on it, but for me, I would have went the other direction, but that's just me. Yeah, I mean, Russ is, actually his gap has come down. He was up to 6 seconds there, or 6.5 seconds there, and he's down to 4 now, or just about 5, really.
Yeah, I mean, at one point, he was up there.
Yeah, 6 or 7 seconds.
Yeah, it was a huge gap there for a second.
Dan Tuma is flat running Ryan Warp down, though. Look at this. And I don't know why, but I fully expected Ryan Warp to be fast today too, which, he was. He qualified on the second row, but look at Dan Tuma, man. This dude ain't playing.
No, Warp's got to be sitting there saying, hey, pick up somebody in your own damn series. Come over here and start messing with us. Dan Tuma, honestly, he is the point leader, I believe he is. With the contender series for the trucks. We'll check that out later on the night and see kind of where he's sitting at the points. Speaking of which,
I think he's the point leader.
Speaking of points, Jim, while we got a second, let's see what we're looking like here for the Challenger Series, for the ARCA Series. Obviously, RMJ up 11 points on Ryan Warp. Obviously leading, and odds are, unless something crazy happens, he will stay there. Ryan Warp will stay where he is at eventually, with Steven Lander still running second. But, eventually, because of the point gap that I have about, and then Gerald Poole, Mike Burgess, Timothy St. Jean, make 67 points. That's pretty much where you cut it right there, Jim. Literally, that's basically about where you draw the damn line once you get up out 6. You had Joseph Estenberg, Coward.
6 is, Now Dan Tuma's blinking. Yeah, I would say anything past 6 places. We don't have that many races left to go, man. Let's see. Let's pull up the schedule real quick while we got a second here. As we're watching these, they ain't really no on-track battle. What am I doing here? I've done highlighting stuff, turning stuff on that ain't supposed to be on. Here, let's get rid of this. And then we'll pull up the schedule. And yeah, I mean, we're at Watkins Glen already, man. We got 4 races to go after this, and that's it. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
like all of a sudden, it just got to the end.
Yeah, I mean, it went by so quick. I mean, you got Bristol, Talladega, Darlington, Homestead. That's it. And that's for both of them. But the trucks
that's like
here,
who likes Talladega?
I don't know. It must be some damn rednecks that like that erotic racing. I mean, it must be
if
those
there's going to
people
be
that
any
like
racing that's erotic, it might be there for sure. I'm not going to lie to you. That's some damn good tracks in the last 4, man.
You got a short track.
Bristol, Talladega, Darlington, and Homestead. What else? That is about as well-rounded a 4 races as you could get right there. 5 if you count Watkins Glen. I mean, that's a hell of a 5. I like it. I like the end of this schedule. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think about that, though, Jim. Think about those 5 races, folks. I mean, seriously, you think about those 5 races. You know, not only does this ARCA Series, you know, the Challenger Series, not only do they get to experience this, but yes, the trucks do the same thing. It's just the distance is just a little bit longer. Think about it. Think about this. This is damn good writing for some of you that want to be a journalist out there. Think about this for a second.
Why don't y'all think
about
Watkins
Glen. Seriously, think about this. Watkins Glen tonight, the road course, left, right. You got to do all you can do just to try to keep the damn thing on the track. Bristol next week. God help you. Short track racing. Chaos can happen at any point in time. You're already beat down from going left, right, and then bam, you flip-flop. Go right to the last great Coliseum of Bristol and just absolutely just try to, I mean, you're already wore out from the road course. Next week, Talladega, I mean, you got to go into it not scared, but knowing that it's going to be that much of chaos that can happen there as well. I mean, granted, a lot of people says it's one of the easiest tracks. I call BS. It's not easy. You got to know what you're doing when you're in the draft. To be able to make it happen. And then right after Talladega, you got Darlington. The track too tough to tame, one of the hardest tracks to race at on iRacing or in general. And then once you finally get beat the hell out of for 4 straight weeks, then you finally go to Homestead where you're sitting there going, we're back to normal.
Well,
but it's for the damn finale.
That place is, you know, wears your tires out and you got all kinds of grooves. You want easy to me, if you're talking about driving a stock car, easy to me is probably, I'm going to go with, Auto Club. To me, is probably one of the easier tracks. I find
that damn easy.
I find Pocono pretty easy too, but I get that a lot of people don't. So Russ Martin is now pitting, and Dan Tuma is our new leader. Linder has pitted. This is, I mean, I like Dan Tuma's theory here to keep going, you know, and well, to be fair, this is probably only his last lap. He's going to have to pit after this, I think. Hawker's got him a black flag. I'm pretty sure that's probably from bouncing it off everything around the track. That's probably an incident limit thing. He's had a few incidents. Schuler had an incident as well. I don't know that I've shown any Schuler incidents, so let's go look and see what happened to him.
Well, Jim, I don't understand how William Hawker could, hit everything out here. I mean, the pickle ain't that damn wide. But, is what it is. Schuler, good job on him locking it down. But
yeah, that's not fun for the tires. But other than that, especially, you make your pit stop and everything, and then you come out and you shred those tires right off the bat. But here comes Dan Tuma down pit road. Let's take a look at some of our new cameras. Look at this, man. We got all kinds of new pit road cameras. Look at this. We got a whole pit road group of cameras.
Good stuff, obviously, with all the cameras.
Yeah, no, this is another new channel partner that I hadn't really talked about yet tonight is You know, it was Whiplash Sim Cams, man. I'm so glad to get their stuff as we see. Oh, Lordy, this is pit box. Oh. Oh, no. How horrible.
And that's your point leader coming into the night for the Truck Series, later on. Yeah. But, I mean, you got to think, Jim, I mean, he's using this race a little bit to got to get himself ready for that truck race, obviously, later, which is when the points really matter for the 57 of Mark D'Antoma. But certainly wanted to try to mix it up here for the race win here tonight. But I mean, which nobody's going to really have a shot to try to beat this guy.
Oh no, he's going to have to. He'd have to wipe this car out to lose this race at this point, or he can run into the rump shaker there as he's lapping him.
Blink out.
Yeah, he's blinking. Well, that could happen now. Boy, that would suck, wouldn't it? To be dominating a race like he is. He has a 20-something second lead now.
Yeah.
And blink out and lose his damn race. So DJ Kenner in the virtual grandstand there has asked, what do we think is going to have the faster lap, the ARCA cars or the truck? I got to believe it's going to be the ARCA cars.
Well, I mean, if history repeats itself, Jim, I mean, if you think about it, you know, I really do think that that's what's going to probably happen because what happened last week in Watkins Glen Michigan,
yeah. Well, in Michigan, I mean, it's kind of a different scenario, but I still think the ARCA car is going to be faster here. I don't guess that truck was. They don't run any kind of restrictor plate at Michigan, do they?
They never have.
No, I wasn't sure. It's 2 miles, you know. I wasn't sure if they did, or you know, maybe that's why the ARCA car was faster. I was thinking because you know, if the truck was running some sort of restrictor plate like they do at Daytona and Talladega. I don't think they do, though, at least not to my knowledge. I don't ever remember them doing that. But, I think I got to believe that that these cars will be faster. The ARCA cars will be faster than the trucks around here.
Yeah. I mean, I'll agree with you on that. I think the ARCA is going to be just a little bit faster now. We could be wrong. Because we haven't really got a chance to see the trucks in practice as of yet, but we will get to see them eventually. And kind of see what they got going on as well. But yeah, I mean, you know, we're already still seeing other drivers work their way around. You see Timothy St. Jean in the 81, something like their P6. That right there on the left side of your screen on the tower, that is their fastest laps of the race.
Yes.
And RMJ currently at the 1:11.398. Nobody's even close.
I mean, Linder's 3:10. That's not that bad. I mean,
it won't be a simple Linder, but other than that, no.
No, it gets pretty dramatic after that. I mean, that's, you know, I mean, again, this is road course racing. I mean, you know, with the skill that, you know, level that some of these, you know, these guys just don't race road courses. And so it's pretty easy to have a big gap like that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. You know, as well with that and everything. By the way, I have a funny story that I want to share with you and the rest of the class. Right before the truck race tonight, I have a funny story that I'd like to share. I just now thought about it, but we'll get to it. 7 to go, though. RMJ, 23-second lead over Steven Linder. Ryan Warp in third. D'Antoma trying to claw back into it. He actually was able to get back to the fourth spot. He's got 3 seconds right now behind Ryan Warp. So D'Antoma can still flip-flop up here and get the Navy Joe Coffee Ford up here in the P3 spot. We'll see what happens as you see RMJ try to work his way around Andrew Shooter coming back this time with 6 laps to go.
So it's interesting that Tower's not wanting to show gaps for some reason. Interesting. All right, well, if y'all going to force me to go back to my ticker, you know, which I use all the time anyway, so.
got tickers, we got tickling, we got pickles, we got it all right here on Motorbike
It's not showing, wanting to show gaps either. Very weird. There's none of them close, I'll tell you that, folks. What is going on?
Ain't none of them close.
The whole thing's kind of weirding out, man.
Now, I'm not sure on that one, but like just like you said, nobody's. No, I done nothing. Nothing.
Dan Tuma is closing on Ryan Wart there to get a podium spot here.
Yeah, he's about second back there. You see Wart there, you see Dan Tuma, so we'll kind of, I guess we'll sit here and we'll at least watch Dan Tuma blow his doors off and go straight by him.
I don't know. Is that what's going to happen?
I think so. We already saw what happened right there that first time around when Dan Tuma got around him. I don't think Dan Tuma's going to catch Linder, per se, but this is the battle for the podium spot. And remember, Jim, we talked about it before on just how much it means for these drivers to finish on the podium. Sponsors, obviously. Yeah, you get to talk to us. Sponsors, obviously, that they get to thank and everything. They get a little bit of limelight in the stratosphere, if you want to call it that. So this is kind of a big deal right here. We're wanting to try to make that happen. And Dan Tuma knocking on the door right here, the point leader for the Truck Series later on tonight. Right up on the back door, that 45, making him sweat a little bit.
Yeah, the good news is for Ryan Warp, if Dan Tuma gets by him, it's not going to hurt him in the points anymore. Because, never mind. That was just camera angle, made that look way worse than it was.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
What? What? I was just talking about. I thought Ryan Wolf was going to hit the wall. What did you think I was talking about?
I'm here. But Dan Tuma, though, Warp right on his back door. Get a little bit exciting right here. Dan Tuma tried to wear out Ryan Warp, trying to get him to mess up. And Warp's just going to run his line right here. Kind of just play defense a little bit right here. And he's making Dan Tuma work for it. And obviously Dan Tuma is a little bit faster than the 45 Toyota of Ryan Warp. I don't know, though. He's got 4 laps to try to figure it out.
Well, as fast as he caught him, I think he's going to get by him.
Oh, yeah. Eventually, yeah.
He caught him pretty quick. Ryan Warp's fast, but, Dan Tuma's carrying a different kind of pace tonight. I'm kind of excited to see Dan Tuma in the truck race. I don't, it's going to be, I'm hard-pressed to know who's going to be fast. Who was it? Barletta that said he liked road racing? Somebody last week said they loved road racing.
I think so, but I think Dan Tuma, if you remember correctly, Jim, don't quote me on this, because I have had mixed drinks since last time we joined each other on Sunday nights. I thought Dan Tuma said that he wasn't really wanting to be here. That's what I thought.
Yeah, Russ Martin Jr. also messaged me today saying he wasn't fast here.
Wonder why he did that.
Well, when he said it, he did it intentionally. Because
because last time he didn't do that, he ended up not winning the race.
So now we get a message every single week now. We got 3 laps to go, though. Poor old Russ Martin. Now he's only.
And Tuma, though.
Whoa, what? Why is he coming in the pit? Did he not get enough fuel or something? No black flag or anything. What is going on? He must not have taken enough fuel.
I'm curious about that right there. Why Dan Tuma coming down pit road right here? Everybody else has got enough gas to make it all the way to the end.
Unless he's just bailing out now because it's the end of the race. Just to get out of everybody's way. And I don't know what he's doing. He's taking tires.
That's what's got me, though, Jim. I thought about that right there, thinking that he's not running for points here with the Challenger Series, to maybe just let everybody go and do that. But I wouldn't think that would be a Mark Dan Tuma kind of deal right there. Honestly.
He's not coming back out. It doesn't look like.
Well,
He's staying in. Okay, that's all it was. I mean, and that's fine. You know, he just wanted to get out here and get some practice. He's probably bailing out now so he can go get in his truck and run some practice laps in his truck before we click over and, you know, get there and all that stuff, you know. Although this race is good. We're going to have a nice gap tonight. You might can go get you another nap, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Go in there and play with that baby of yours. By the way, folks, if you don't follow all the races here, which I wouldn't understand why you wouldn't with Jake and I's incredible personalities, but if you don't, Thursday night, Jake's son, who just recently turned one, like just very long ago at all, decided it's time to start running all over the house. Went from a step or two here or there to taking off in a full blaze of glory around the house now. So.
Yeah, he damn near tried to walk to the casino last night. To be honest with you, I mean, well, we went up to Cherokee with my dad and everything, and he was damn near trying to walk in there. I told him, I said, you can't go in there. You don't have a valid driver's license as of yet. But eventually he's got a little bit of time until that happens. But final lap right here for RMJ, Russ Martin Jr., throwing it back with Tony Stewart with all the sponsorships. Erotic Racing is in session. Erotic Racing School is in session. The Redneck, however you want to look at it, it's in session by guy 91, working his way down. Final couple of quarters. Russ Martin Jr. down on the rumble strip comes down, and he got the fastest lap of the race. He started on the pole, and he's led just about every single lap. If not, he's led every damn one of them. RMJ coming off the corner. He is good here tonight, Jim. He wins it here tonight at Watkins Glen International.
Yeah.
For the ARCA Series.
Win for him. Great win.
Huge gap right here with Steven Linder, who's just
only 30 seconds.
Well, hell, he's waving the white flag now. Now he would love to get this race over with and lick his wounds and just go on to Bristol next week.
Well, look, let's be realistic, though. Steven Linder, man, hey, second place, good finish. Good finish for Linder. That's a good run for him. You know,
yep.
I mean, it really is. Ryan Warp going to pull off a third here, it looks like, which is going to do minimal amount of damage to the in the points situation. But you know, at this point in time, he needs to start finishing ahead on the regular Russ Martin to start making up ground. It looks like.
Yeah, he's going to have to figure something out pretty quick, or RMJ, after this week, with 4 weeks to go, starting at Bristol next week, is going to basically about run away with this championship as everybody comes to the line, gets theirs in. Pool with fourth, and Timothy St. Jean coming home with the top five. But RMJ, Russ Martin Jr., what a drive out of the 91.
I mean... Look, man, that all you can, what else can you say, man? I mean, he just crushed it tonight. I mean, in honor of Smoke, if he could, I'm sure he'd climb out of that car and climb the fence right there, wave at the fans. Speaking of the fans, that's the fans' view from across the track there.
Yeah, bouncing it off the walls. Yeah, make sure it'll pass tech while you at it.
That's right. Got to bump it up a little bit to make sure it gets through tech. Yeah, he's having a good time. All right, well, let's take a look at these results, man. What a fun race. Not as much action maybe as well. Don't smash it up. You can't smash up a winning car. What a good fun race for him, but a good result for sure.
Yeah, he needs to just pull a Jimmy Johnson if he's going to crash it up and everything. Just drive it off into turn one. Don't even lift. Just do it that way.
That was here, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Was it, or was it a Sonoma?
No, no, it was here. It was here at Watkins Glen. Off into turn one. 25 laps, 60 miles, more or less. There was different leaders, believe it or not, at this 25 lapper here tonight.
Only because Russ pitted
two green
early.
flag lead. Yeah, that's the only reason that happened. Obviously, two green flag lead changes, two different leaders, zero cautions. Obviously, Mike Burgess getting the hard charger award with Russ Martin Jr. leading the most laps, the fastest lap, and got the pole award. That's all said, done. RMJ, Steven Linder, Ryan Warp. We'll talk to those guys here in just a little bit with Gerald Poole. Hopefully he will get well very soon with his injury. Still comes home with a 4th. Not bad on a road course. Timothy St. Jean finishes in 5th with Mike Burgess in 6th. As we talked about, the hard charger, Andrew Schuler, 7th. Mark Dantuma, 8th. Nicole Crystal, 9th. Rump shaker John White will finish 10th. And William Hawker, he tickled the pickle a little bit too much here tonight. He ends up finishing 11th here this evening. Well, let's talk to Mr. Erotic Racing himself. Mr. RMJ, Russ Martin Jr. gets the win once again. Russ, you basically made this place your playground. Obviously, Jim said that
he stunk up the show.
You weren't going to be good here tonight. You stunk up the show, but congratulations on the win, sir.
You know what? At this track here, I am more than happy to stink up your show because this is the one race I've wanted all season long to come out here and try to win this thing. I put a ton of laps in this week, and I am so glad that I got this one.
Yeah, well, you better check that internet connection because
yeah. That's what I was telling the guys down there. I said I was worried that I was going to get kicked out because for some reason I haven't had any problems all week, and then I come into the session tonight and I'm getting latency variations.
Oh yeah, you were blinking all over the place. And
yeah, it was.
That would have been a hell of a way to lose with a 30-second lead.
You ain't kidding. I was worried about that the whole race. So I got to figure something out this week and try to get that fixed.
But yeah, good job, man. Obviously, love the throwback paint scheme. I think Jake wants to ring the bell. Actually, you want to go ahead and ring the bell there, Jake?
What do you got? Oh Lord.
No, you tell him what your beef is.
I ain't got the paint scheme on like I said last week.
No, not that one. He ain't worried about that.
Oh.
He's famous already. He ain't worried about that. You never made him famous.
Yeah, you already made that
tell him
happen.
what the beef is, Jake.
What, about the Burger King deal?
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about? Oh, come on. Well, I mean, he did run a couple of Burger King paint schemes, but it wasn't nothing crazy. But
you was all,
Burger
that's my
King.
favorite paint scheme. If you ain't got
Yeah,
Burger
I
King
love the
on it,
Tony
it ain't
Stewart.
legit. What about all that?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
was
where's the
talking
Burger
all
King
that
at?
smack earlier. Now I get you to ring the bell. You got nothing?
Well, where's it at? Where's it at? Burger King?
I'll explain to you exactly where it's at. See, this paint scheme, like I told Jim, is a throwback to the 5 wins that Tony's got at this track, in which he did not pick up a win in the Burger King racing.
There you go. See, that's what
You
I'm
could
trying to
have had
tell
a
you.
small
He
one
wouldn't
on
listen.
there somewhere.
Say it was 4 wins in the Home Depot for Gibbs, and then 1 win in 09 for himself, running the Office Depot and Old Spice. It was a throwback to his 5 wins at Watkins Glen.
There you go.
Just a throwback to him
I'm trying to
himself.
tell you that, Jake.
So,
you don't listen, though.
knockout punch, match over, brother.
Hey, man, good run. Seriously, though, congratulations. You dominated tonight. I mean, you were the class of the field. The only one that I think that could have potentially had anything for you would have been Mark Dantuma, but even then, nobody was. Linder could put in, lap times pretty close to yours. I just don't think he could consistently do it quite as quick as you. He was within a couple tenths, but not every lap. I don't think. But good run, man. Love the paint scheme. Big Tony Stewart fan. Yeah, man. So congratulations and extending out your point lead. You're getting a little bit of everything you want right here tonight. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially this. I definitely wanted this one too because these next two weeks are anybody's kind of show. I mean, I've never been good at Bristol.
There it is.
There it is. But no, I've never.
Don't forget to send me your message. I got to get the message.
I for sure will. No, I always end up finding a way of getting wrecked or something like that at Bristol, and then Dega's its own thing where anybody's got a chance. But I have a kind of a plan up my sleeve for when we get to Dega anyway. That's not necessarily going to benefit me. But, yeah, we'll see what happens when we get to Dega.
Let's see what happens.
He's got something cooking. I can't wait to see now.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. RMJ gets the win here tonight. Buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors and shout-outs you want to thank?
Yeah, as always, my teammates back there at Elevated Performance. My teammate John was up in the booth up in the spotter stand there for me tonight. Making me aware of any problems in front of me, except for when Nicole there towards the end made me pucker my butthole a little bit. But yeah, you guys up there in the booth, Motorbot Broadcasting, putting on a hell of a show every week, and Gerald and everybody here at FKRL for putting this on, giving us a platform to run on. It was a lot of fun here.
You forgot about the other one.
Jake Reeves, Redneck School of Erotic.
Boy, get it out there. We got to make sure we get it out there as well.
Now, so we got
shirts.
Yeah, we got the shirts out there. So
I took a look at them, and you don't make them for fat people. So
it's not me, man. I'm with you, brother. I'm 6'8", 300 pounds, man. Believe me, it's hard to find shirts to fit me. I got no control over the sizing, so we'll just we'll let it go at that. But I'll talk to the big boss about the shirt boss, and we'll see if we can get you one in the right size for sure. You message Gerald and tell him what size you are. We'll try to figure something out for you, man.
10-4, copy that, boys.
All right, buddy.
Alrighty, RMG gets the win here tonight. We'll see what he can do at Bristol next week.
So real quick before you pull Linder in, DJ Kenner asked in the virtual grandstand he asked if Dan Tuma ran the fastest lap tonight. He did not. Fastest lap was Russ Martin Jr. It was 1:11.40. Dan Tuma's fastest lap was a 1:11.87. So, to be fair, the second closest was 1:11.67 by Stephen Linder, who we're about to pull in here now, and celebrate his second place finish. He ended up having the second fastest lap of the race tonight. Stephen, welcome into the booth. I guess at this point we'll say best of the rest. I mean,
Sure.
This was clearly the Russ Martin Junior show, and we were all here to watch. Apparently, so.
Did you guys see me spin out? I kind of had a little mischief.
Yeah, not bad though. Nothing major.
Yeah, I don't think I had contention up until that point either way, but
it was turn one, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I think it was the final turn before the straight, but
oh, okay, all right.
It wouldn't have mattered, but definitely didn't help.
Well, I mean, like I said, I think from what I saw, you could run some quick laps here, and you clearly put some laps in around this place just watching you go through the bus stop there. You clearly had a good understanding of what going fast around here is. I think it's probably more than anything else just consistency. These cars are hard to be consistent and run those laps in,
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I've been focusing on, just staying consistent.
I mean, your line through the bus stop was honestly better than Russ's from what I just saw. You get closer to that guardrail on the right side going in, which is what you really got to do to make it through the bus stop pretty quick.
Believe it or not, I changed what I was doing after watching his replay, and then kind of adopted it a little differently. But yeah, before I wasn't going all the way to the left, and I started doing that, and I realized it really helped settle the car throughout the rest of the corner. But
yeah, no, it's
his replay
to the right. You're talking about getting over close to the guardrail, going in.
Turning in, going all the way from the left, and then pinching it all the way
pinching
to the right.
the guardrail off. Yeah. You get wide and you come across there and just almost clip that guardrail. That's the fast way through there for sure. And it also kind of smooths out like you said, smooths out the corner just a little bit as well.
Yeah, exactly.
But good run though, man. I mean, look, I know you probably were hoping for some good things here because
I was hoping to give you guys a good show, maybe get to the door or something. But
that would have been fun. But look, good point tonight for you. Can't lose sight of that. Second place finish. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Nothing wrong at all there. So I'm happy.
Jake,
take
you got anything?
Run with it, baby. I mean, take it and run with it. I mean, Stephen, what a race here tonight, Watkins Glen. Would this be one of your favorite road courses that there is, because there's the Roval, there's Cedars Point or Infinity or whatever the hell they call it now at this point. But would this be your favorite road course
One of them.
that you're able to race on? Yeah.
I like it because it's really has a lot of everything, up and down and everything. I never do well on like super flat tracks, so the difference in elevation, there's like, some curbage you can use sometimes. I think that makes it pretty fun. So I like tracks that are kind of fun to drive. So this is definitely on the top of the list.
Well, Stephen Linder coming home with the P2 here tonight. Stephen, buddy, congratulations on the P2. Appreciate your time again. Sponsors and shout outs you want to thank.
Yeah, Motor Math Racing, you guys put on the broadcast. It's always fun to watch. And Gerald and the gang over at FKRL for everything they do. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun this season.
Been a lot of fun, and yes, it has been. Stephen Linder, P2 here tonight. We'll see what he can do at Bristol next week. Stephen, buddy, congratulations on the finish. We'll see you then.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
And Stephen Linder, we'll slide him on down and get a hold of Ride Warp Speed. See what he's got going on. Obviously, Ride Warp, obviously still rocking the Milwaukee Brewers pitcher. I don't know what we can do to get him to take that down, because I know
Probably
my Braves
nothing.
are still trying to catch him one way or another. But anyway, Ride Buddy, congratulations on the P3. I mean, pretty solid night. I mean, just pretty much just road course, and pretty much you kind of just tried to take it easy as much as you could here tonight.
Yeah, I hate road courses. I suck at road courses. I told Russ that I don't know why he's the one doing the burnouts. I should be for finishing third. This is a win, not his.
Well, I think I mean, he was clearly comfortable here, and I think Linder was also pretty comfortable here. But I mean, you managed to minimize the damage here tonight to the points, and that at this point, I know coming into this race that was your philosophy. You just wanted to not get beat down here too bad in the points this week, and it worked out. I mean, I think you're coming out of here. You're not in bad shape. You got 4 races. Clearly, you're going to have to. You're gonna have to get a bit aggressive and make something happen over these next 4 races, but you certainly are still within striking distance for sure.
Yeah, I mean, all week I was thinking, how can I steal a couple of bonus points? Is there a way I can maybe lead a lap? But I figured Russ would be way too far ahead for me to try and stretch it and lead one during pit stops, or don't qualify, try to get the hard charger, and try not to get any X's and get that bonus point. And well, I kept it on the track and came home third, so it was a lot better than I thought I would do.
It's impressed me. It's a good finish, man. I think, given the way you felt about road courses and everything, to walk out of here with a 3rd place finish, I know if I'd have said, "Hey, you're going to finish 3rd" last week, you'd have took it. So,
Oh yeah, and yeah, I mean, me and Russell we should still be pretty close in the points. So.
Yeah, it's not far. You're well within striking distance. You just gotta start finishing ahead of him here soon.
Yeah, Bristol, I'm not the greatest at, which is next week, but the next 3 races, I like all them tracks. I'm pretty good at them, so I think kind of need to win them last 3 to have a shot.
That'll do it. Absolutely, we'll do it.
They could be able to try to pull it off. Still plenty of time to see what will happen. Ryan, buddy, Ryan Warp Speed coming on P3. Buddy, appreciate your time. Congratulations on the run. You got any sponsors, shout outs you want to thank?
Yeah, I got Scarlet Revolt on the car, thanks to Phil Hatfield, and you can check them out on Facebook. And I can't remember what else. Damn it!
Are they on Spotify or?
Yeah, Spotify, YouTube. All the music platforms, and Flaming Karma for putting this on for us. Navy Joe Coffee. I don't know. I feel like I won the race. I can't even think right now.
Well, you know what? That in the end is what it's all about, because you walking out of here and you're happy enough that you feel like that are you running the truck race tonight, by the way?
No, hell no. I am not running the trucks on a road course. You're lucky I even did this.
Come on, man.
So I'll be back in the truck. At not Bristol, but Talladega. I'll be back in the truck, and then probably the rest of the season.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks again for coming in and talking to us. Congratulations. I'm super happy for you that you're this pumped for your third place finish, because that's really what it's all about. And we'll see you next week at Bristol.
Yeah, thanks. You guys have a good week.
So
I bought one, and I bought the T-shirt too. I might have been the first one to buy it as soon as I see Gerald had it up there.
See, that's what we like to hear.
Yes. Everybody go get you a shirt over there as well.
You got to take a picture in the shirt and send it to us.
Yeah, I will. I will.
All right.
All right, thanks, guys.
Rad Warp, thank you very much. A resounding hell no is that he's not running the truck later. But anyway, he said, we ain't doing it. Yeah, absolutely. Rad Warp, we'll send him on down. And Jim, buddy, road coursing at its finest here with Flaming Karma. ARCA's over with. Trucks later on here tonight. Your final take on the ARCA race here tonight, buddy.
Oh, man, it was good. It was, we didn't have a lot of on-track passing and stuff, but, it's sometimes fun watching the guys answer these challenges, man. I mean, this place is no joke, and they, it's fun watching them rise up to the challenge and tackle it, so, yeah, good fun. I'm curious now. I want to see what Dan Tuma does in that truck, and I want to see, I think there's going to be a couple of guys up there who are going to be pretty fast in those trucks. I'm excited to see.
Yeah, very excited to see what's going to happen here tonight. ARCA is on with trucks to follow later on here in about maybe 30 minutes or so. So we're going to take us a quick break. We'll be back here in just a little bit. Stay with us, folks. Flaming Karma Sunday Night Doubleheader Series on Motorbike Broadcasting.
Sweet, load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel, hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcase storm, I'm chasing the crowd. Why knuckle tight through turn 3? Don't blink, don't slide, just follow me. Flaming car. Checkered haze, making that finish sound like a glory blaze. No room left, no time to breathe. Hammer down and never leave. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go. Flaming karma, here we go. ARCA smoking truck stop thunder. Sunday nights I pour you under. Flaming karma, full send glow. Motor mouth says, let's go. Ooh, yeah. Boot up the rig, lock in the seat. Coffee gone cold, but the night feels sweet. Load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcase storm, I'm chasing the crowd. Why knuckle tight through turn 3? Don't blink, don't slide, just follow me. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, cold, but the night feels sweet. Load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcase storm, I'm chasing the crowd. White knuckle tight through turn 3. Don't blink, don't slide, just follow me. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma. Here we go, here we go. ARCA first, then the trucks roll through. Doubleheader heat on a blacked out fuel. Draft gets nasty, bump gets mean. Paint gets traded on the final straight scene. Names on the board, I know mine too. Every lap says what a hot shoe do. Motor mouth talking through the checkered haze, making that finish sound like a glory blaze. No room left, no time to breathe. Hammer down and never leave. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma. Here we go, here we go. When the truck pack closes in, I dig deep and hold my grin. One more lap, one more fight. Keep that rhythm through the night. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma. Here we go. Flaming karma. Here we go. Arcade smoking, truck stop thunder. Sunday nights I pull you under. Flaming karma, full send glow. Motor mouth says, let's go. Ooh, yeah. Boot up the rig, lock in the seat. Coffee gone cold, but the night feels sweet. Load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcase storm, I'm chasing the crowd. White knuckle tight through turn 3. Don't blink, don't slide. truck stop thunder. Sunday nights I pull you under. Flaming karma, full send glow. Motor mouth says, let's go. Boot up the rig, lock in the seat. Coffee gone cold, but the night feels sweet. Load that track, line up the grid. One more Sunday, that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcade storm, I'm chasing the crowd. White knuckle tight through turn 3. Don't blink, don't slide, just follow me. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming that's how we live. Arcade wheels and truck bed steel. Hands on the wheel, man, this thing feels real. Green flag drops, hear the crowd go loud. In a Simcase storm, I'm chasing the crowd. White knuckle tight through turn 3. Don't blink, don't slide, just follow me. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go, here we go. ARCA first, then the trucks roll through. Doubleheader heat on a blacked out fuel. Draft gets nasty, bump gets mean. Paint gets traded on the final straight scene. Names on the board, I know mine too. Every lap says what a hot shoe do. Motor mouth talking through the checkered haze, making that finish sound like a glory blaze. No room left, no time to breathe. Hammer down and never leave. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go, here we go. When the truck pack closes in, I dig deep and hold my grin. One more lap, one more fight. Keep that rhythm through the night. Flaming karma, burn it down. Flaming karma, Sunday night all around. Motor mouth broadcasting. Call that a race, let it fly. Hold that line and let it ride. Flaming karma, here we go. Flaming karma, here we go. ARCA smoking, truck stop thunder. Sunday nights I pull you under. Flaming karma, full send glow. Motor mouth says, let's go.
And welcome back. Motormouth Broadcasting, Flaming Karma Doubleheader Series. The contenders, the trucks, here tonight on the 2.5 mile road course, Watkins Glen International, all the way up in Yankee Country, New York. Redneck and Astro Jake Reeves, Big Jim Cunningham alongside.
Okay,
Get
sorry.
ready. It is. Yeah, where the hell do you think it was? New
No,
Hampshire?
I knew I was doing the whole Pace pecani sauce.
New Jersey?
York City. You know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know exactly where you went with that,
Yeah,
but
well, apparently you ruined my joke, so thanks.
well, I apologize. That is all on me. Yo, Lazia, what the? Yeah, you said he had a cool little.
No, that's Robbie Adams.
What is that?
That's
Robbie,
Robbie.
what is it? What does he got going
I
on
don't
here?
know,
What is
but
this?
it's shiny and I like it. It's got lots of pretty colors on it. I'm like a child.
Yeah, I mean Dodge Ram right there, beautiful looking. I don't know. In all honesty, I have no idea what
No,
the
me
paint
either.
scheme is that Robbie's got going on right there. Obviously, you got the 63 Corey Jones right there behind him. 12 of them here tonight. And this
Corey
will
Jones
be an
looks like
interesting
he's
race.
kind of running. Oh, he is. He's running a Day of the Dead paint scheme.
And hopefully that does not come back to bite him here in this race.
No,
hopefully he
it's
doesn't blow a corner and mess
not
it
a
up.
negative thing.
Oh, well, I didn't mean it in a negative way.
Okay,
I
yeah.
was saying it don't need to be in a negative way
Oh, yeah,
in this
Well,
race.
because Day of the Dead is a
See, you're right,
celebration.
damn joke.
Celebration of the ones who have passed on.
Well, now I look like a dumbass. Anyway, real quick.
To be fair, you should really know about. I mean, you're from Georgia. It's not like you. I didn't know about Day of the Dead really till I moved to Texas. I mean, I knew that it existed, but I didn't really know what it was till I moved to Texas. Damn, that 3 truck's looking sharp too. Old as he is, I guess that's kind of his normal scheme. I guess I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, he looked pretty good right there, getting into Rayner and sending him sideways right there, coming out of the last turn.
We've seen
So.
that before, so it's not the first time. Not everybody smiles when they say "Old Azia" like you do.
I don't anymore. So they're obviously Vic Brown coming up right here on the end of practice. Real quick, the funny story that I was talking about in the ARCA series, I do want to mention this real quick just for some of you that wanted to hear it, and that others of you didn't just tune me out. But so I mentioned a while ago, we went to the casino. We went up to North Carolina, up to Cherokee. We went up there this past weekend. Now, I got beef. I do have beef in this story, which is kind of weird. So we went up there, obviously, and I was going to make a sports bet. Now, granted, I had a couple mixed drinks, and they, graciously, showed me, okay, this is how you do it on the app. Because if I was to make it up there and then get the ticket, then I would have had to hold on to it for 5 months because, Jim, I'm betting on the college football national championship game, on who's going to win the national championship in college football.
Hope you didn't bet on Alabama.
Well, I did, and here's the part where the beef comes in on that because I done it on.
You too?
I'm getting there, but they told me on the app or whatever, show me this is how you do it on the app and everything. That way you ain't got to carry a damn ticket around. You just keep it on your phone. You got it, and there it is. So I placed $20, and he told me, he said, "Well, who are we betting on?" Just out of curiosity, and I said Alabama, and he said, and I quote, "You're kidding, right?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm not kidding." I said, "Alabama's my school." He said, "Dude," he said, "they suck right now." We got beef. I was livid about that. I told him, I said, "Man, I've been following them for so long." He said, "Well, if I don't get that coach out of there, then you ain't winning no national championship." I said, "Well, tough to argue with it, but I had good odds. I had damn good odds. They were like plus 2,200.
We
so
got
I had
the
a damn
coach
good
that
odds.
y'all should have had.
Yeah.
True story, and you know it. Y'all should have went and got him as soon as Nick was retiring.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. It won't matter. Y'all will keep him for like 3 years, and he'll leave, and he'll go somewhere else.
Nah,
he will.
No, I think the only way he leaves LSU now is to go to back to the pros. I think that this is
He ain't
probably,
going pros.
I don't know, man. His daddy was a legend in pro football, and he wants to be in pro football. I think because his dad was an absolute legend in pro football. So,
Yep.
For those of you who don't know, we're talking about Lane Kiffin, who is now the head coach at LSU, and his dad was Monty Kiffin, a legendary defensive coach in the NFL. As we see these old boys getting out here, and we're getting girls tonight. No, we do not. These old boys getting out here tonight and qualifying, running their qualifying laps. I'll tell you what, Richie Joplin said he doesn't like road courses, but the dude can drive. You know what I mean? And I just got a feeling he's going to be fast. Ooh, God, look at these trucks taking us curbs compared to the cars, though, man. Holy cow. This might be a disaster.
Funny story on this. Funny story on it, Jim. Funny story, true story. Lane Kiffin was offensive coordinator. Monty Kiffin was defensive coordinator. And
yes.
You can't get much more odder than that right there.
No, well,
but
you can, though. If you think about it, he grew up understanding how defenses work. His dad was an absolute innovator when it came to defenses. So the fact that he became an offensive coordinator, it kind of explains that he had such an understanding of defense that he was designing offenses that could beat them.
yeah.
You know, I mean, that's my take on it anyway, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was not a Lane Kiffin fan. That's, you know, I wasn't for a long time. I was when he got to Alabama is what changed my mind. When the way he, you know, kind of somewhat fell in line at Alabama, he still did what he wanted a little bit, but. You know, that was to me kind of the turning point. I just know this, that anybody that a college that's like USC fires at the airport and leaves you on the tarmac, they don't even let you fly home on the team plane. It's got to be bad, dude. It's got to be bad. I mean, he's changed a lot since then, but holy cow, it's got to be bad to get dropped like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll give you a slice of humble pie out of that one. Real quick, Jim, September 19th. That will be a good one. Yes, Ole Miss, LSU at Ole Miss. Anybody curious what tickets, according to what I'm seeing right here, $600 is the cheapest ticket.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
That I'm not making up out of that. But back to racing now, Jim.
Let's look at some racing, why don't we?
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's see what we got going on. And Richie Joplin, the only one to actually put a time down. He got 10 minutes and qualified here for these trucks. Joplin running a 1:14.024. So that right there, we'll eventually see what happens. Obviously, when Vic Brown gets out there, Jeff Oaks.
1:14.
What they're going to run.
Wait.
ARCA was 111.
111, yeah. But these trucks, man, look at them going over these curves, dude. Although I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not super thrilled with Richie's line through that bus stop. And like I said, I'm pretty fast around this place. This is one of the few tracks that I would lay claim to, that I know how to get around here. And I'm not sure about that line through the bus stop. But what I'm really not sure is that there's not many other people out here. That Robbie Adams just managed to put one down. Like I said, I don't know what he's got on that truck. I'm going to have to figure that out, but I do like it.
And Jim, one thing about this as well, you know, this is something different, you know, that, you know, maybe a lot of people don't understand, or maybe a lot of people don't know this. When they get out here and they run, Jeff Oaks, 113, still not that 111 that we were looking at earlier, but a 113. He was fastest in practice in the Batman Chevy. Currently sits at the top of the board. But, Jim, I mean, if these drivers in qualifying, here for qualifying, if they drive it off and they hit the grass or they drive it off the track like right here, that may be a borderline right there that Vic Brown's doing right there. But if you drive off the track... Yeah, but if you drive off the track, it kills your whole lap time because it does not register you a lap. So, so there you go. That's basically what we're looking at.
We'll see people who attempted a couple of 2 or 3 laps and never got one in. That counted. That's entirely possible. Dan Tuma's out there, and he. Let's see what he does here.
And right now, only 2 drivers was able to hit a 113. That was Jeff Oaks and Vic Brown. Now, Dan Tuma here is on his next lap.
He just killed
it. Will he
make
it?
No, he just shut it down. That's it.
114.530. Now there's a third driver that was able to hit the 113. That's Harley Barletta, 113.967. Here's Olazia.
It seems to be the same guys, doesn't it? It doesn't really matter if it's a road course or an oval. It seems to be the same guys drift up to the top. Oh, Dan Tuma went back to the pits to come back out and start a new lap. He must have had an invalidation, so he towed back to the pits to start over, I guess.
And you mentioned it, Jim. Rising to the top. I mean, that's what the great Randy Savage said. The cream will rise to the top.
Always.
And I mean, damn it, that's what you're seeing right here with Oaks and Brown and Barletta, Joplin, Dan Tuma up here in the top 5. Kenny Rayner, Robbie Adams, Bradley Perry, all these guys down there kind of at the back end. I mean, this is what we see every single week.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised to see this at Bristol when we go to Bristol next week with these guys.
No, I mean, we always know the old saying, there's different horses for different courses. He's coming back in again. So he is, apparently it's not working for him right now. He is not improving. The rest of those guys have all shut it down. They're good to go with their laps. So, we got Kenny Rayner out here with his Hoosier tire on there.
Hoosier tire paint scheme with Goodyears on the tires. I mean,
it is what it is.
Do the math on that one.
That's all right, though. Hoosier's, popular tire with the, like Sportsman Series and a lot of those other series. So, man, I tell you what, there's nobody out here that's really putting. I guess they're just like, well, to hell with it,
Well, and Jim, we just got this sent to us for Robbie Adams' paint scheme. You were literally blushing over it and glushing and all that good stuff over it. Yeah. We actually got a picture of the back end of this thing. Dungeon Crawler Carl is what is on this truck on the number 8 Ram that we were showing a while ago, Robbie Adams. And Matt Denneman on here as well. I'm assuming. I'll be honest with you. Somebody out there in the live chat help me here with this. Dungeon Crawler Carl. I have no freaking idea who that is. Like none. I've never heard of him. Seriously, never heard of him. Have you, Jim?
No idea. Is it is it like a monster truck or something, or?
I'm Googling it right now.
Yeah, Google it up. Google it up. Educate me. I hope it's not some game that I should know and I don't. That would be a bummer.
It is folks, we're sorry here. We got to think. We're rednecks up here. It is a science fantasy lit RPG book series.
Yeah.
It's written by Matt Denneman. So Matt Denneman is the damn the writer of this book and everything. And this is, according to this, it's kind of a newer book deal, So anybody want to get into some Dungeon Crawling Carl or Crawler Carl? So they got it on Amazon.
So RPG means role. I think like role playing game. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. No, I like role-playing games now. I grew up, I played Dungeons and Dragons. I was one of them nerds, back in the early days.
I play Zelda. I still play Zelda.
Well, yeah, but that's not, of course, my latest was Skyrim for years there. I played Skyrim. I played through Skyrim 4 or 5 times at least. So,
by the way, I got that on the Switch too. Dude. I'm loving it. I will go ahead and tell you. I very much love it. I love it.
With the original Switch was I don't think you could mod on it. But you can mod on it on the PC or on
PlayStation, Xbox, and stuff like that.
Stuff. Which, playing with a mod playing through on modded is just fantastic, as you're well aware. But that's pretty cool, though. I mean, I'm down. I want to check the trial. Now I'm going to have to investigate. I bet my son knows about it. He's a big nerd, gaming nerd, and college kid. All right, now we're in the warm up, but we got all kinds of time here.
Yeah, we got all kinds of time, literally right here on Flavor Carbon. We can sit here and we can BS and all kinds of stuff. I tell you what, while we got an opportunity before we go green and everything, Jim, let's look at absolutely. Let's look and see what these points look like. Because they're a hell of a lot tighter than what the ARCA series is. Now, Barletta kind of slid by up there. Brown right there in third. All of them chasing the 57 Navy Joe coffee entry of Mark Dantuman, the 57 Ram. By the way, go check them out, NavyJoe.coffee. Enter Flaming Karma, get you 10% off on your order. Yeah, 15-10. Hell, hey, look, I call a lot of races throughout the week. I get my damn numbers mixed up sometimes. But Dantuma, Barletta, Brown, Joplin, Jones, the top 5 Robbie Adams kind of snuck up there into that 6th spot. And Jeff Oakes, who is currently the fastest man in virtual New York right now, sitting in 7th as well, 93 back. Jim, how far back are we thinking right here that there's the point of no return to be able to try to have a run for the championship?
Honestly, top 4.
That's what I was thinking. Joplin, yep.
Top 4. I mean, because the thing is, those guys are all good. They're not all going to have just crap week after crap week. You know, one of them is going to have a good week, even if 3 of them have several bad weeks in a row, one of them is going to do well. And that's all it's going to take. Just Jones and the rest of the field is just too far back at this point to make it up, you know. I mean, that's not saying they can't climb into points, but as far as with any remote chance of winning, Richie Joplin is it to me.
Well, the other factor of it as well, Jim, is I'm curious on this, but I'm not 100% if these points is already factored in the 2 drop weeks. That's the part that's kind of got me, because if drop weeks hasn't kicked in, then these points could be, I mean, if this is already factored in as far as the drop weeks goes, Jim,
yeah,
there you go. But if not, then we're looking at a hell of a tight battle.
Let me do this.
On our hands.
Well, it's easier for you to do this but I got a couple of minutes here. Sim Racer Hub for the league should have that information for us.
Okay.
So let me see here. Y'all talk amongst yourselves out there. Watch Charlie Barletta and his new Lowe's. I believe that he
swapped it up.
Yeah, he is. He's in the Lowe's now. He's gotten away from Menards, which is crazy to me because
that's unfortunate.
It is, you know, right. But I mean, Home Depot I can live with, but Lowe's not so much, you know. But apparently he's joined Rump Shaker Racing now or something. So I think he's supposedly representing Rump Shaker here. Yep, look right there on the Rump Shaker Racing, right there on the deck list.
I'll be damn. I really thought for some reason or another, I thought that said Remington. The first time, so the first time I mean, Remington, it shows my redneck in me a little bit right there, folks. There you go.
You got Winchester cars. I got, you know, I got a 6 hour truck, 6 hour and Buc-ee's. Actually, it's Jack Daniels, 6 hour and Buc-ee's. That's a hell of a combo, isn't it?
Oh, that's a hell of a combo as well.
Jack Daniels, 6 hour and Buc-ee's. Got you covered in all directions. All right, so let's see if we can find the points in here because it should take to.
I tell you what, we got Gerald Poole up here on the booth right now.
I don't need him. Oh, is he in here with us or?
He is now. Yeah.
Oh, you pulled him in?
Whoops. I did not.
Oh, he came down. Okay.
He's here.
Points.
Well, we were looking. I was going to go look it on Sim Racer Hub because I have it linked, so I don't go look at it every week. But is it? Has the drop weeks been factored in yet?
The first drop week was after week 6. The second drop week will be after week 12.
Okay. So one drop week is factored in. Okay.
Right. So there a lot of different things could happen. With
sure. Yeah, that's good. That could change it up, but I mean, I still feel I won't get you to comment on who you think is still in contention. That's not really fair for you to do that, but we'll certainly speculate on it as we get ready to grid up here.
10-4, you guys have great.
Yeah, you guys have a good one in race control as well.
10-4. Talk to you later.
All right.
That was Gerald Poole, the man, the myth, the legend, here with Flavor Karma Racing.
With his busted up ribs. We should have talked to him about that real quick.
Yeah, we should have. Well, I mean, it is a road course, Jim. It is a road course.
No, it is. And I mean, you know.
We may have time.
No, well, you know, we probably don't want to beat a dead horse there. Not saying Gerald's that old, but he, you know, dead horse is close. Hey, let's do the grid. Why don't we do the grid before I get in more trouble here? I'm getting myself fired. We got big things coming next season, too. I don't want to get myself fired just yet.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a good idea. Jeff Oaks, Vic Proud up here on the front row for the Flaming Karma Contender Truck Series. Oaks, Brown, front row, right behind him, Harley Barletta, Richie Joplin. Back there with the Lowe's 31, obviously Joplin and his 89. Point leader coming into tonight, Mark Dan Tillman, Davey Joe Coffee, entry number 5 or P5, number 57 and P5 with Alan Phillips still rocking with the Riding the Dente and the Carson Hocevar looking paint scheme for that truck. Kenny Rader, Bradley Berry back there 7th and 8th respectively. And when you know it, the damn teammates start right beside one another again. They finally got back going. Robbie Adams, Nicholas Olazia, 9th and 10th respectively. Rest of the field, Ed Kimmel, Corey Jones, making up the 12 to rock it here tonight for Flaming Karma. We're getting ready for the main event of the evening, folks. As they work their way under the goal ball inside, pace car is off. We're glad to have you here tonight on a Sunday night. Second race of the evening in the main event. The Contender Trucks with Flaming Karma Sunday night doubleheader series. They send them off down into turn 1. Green flag, Oaks, Brown, side by side, Barletta, Brown hard to the side, almost got up into the wall. Oaks will get by, Barletta will get by, Brown slides into third, Joplin, Dentuma, top 5 as they work their way up the hill, Jim.
Yeah, that was a little wide there, but plenty of time to make that up. I got a feeling that Vic's going to be pretty fast here tonight. So, believe me, he won't be the last one to run wide there at turn 1. Now, this is where the trouble could develop tonight. If it's going to pop up anywhere, I think it's going to pop up here if we're going to have an incident. I just hope we can keep a few trucks together in this race. You know, I mean, I know that with this car count and the different varying speeds these guys run, that potentially, you know, it's going to be tough to keep them together. But I sure would love to see some on-track battles around this place.
Yeah, very much so as they come around.
Somebody sideways back there.
And Bradley Berry in the 97. Saw a glimpse of the 97 going around. Able to get it straightened back out second to last turn. And there he is. So they worked their way around that Barletta right there in that P2 spot. 35 laps the truck race here tonight, as mentioned up at the top. 20 laps is what they can more or less run on a tank of fuel here for the trucks. So, I mean, obviously, it's going to be a one-stopper all the way to the end, Jim. They shouldn't have no problem making it on one stop. But for the moment, this is not looking like the ARCA race, Jim. This is nowhere near looking like it. We are not.
It's lap 2, though. Let's give it a few.
Well, lap 2 on the ARCA race, RMJ already had about a 2.5, 3 second lead over the field. So we're at least tight right here.
No, we are. But I do want to give it a few. I think that there's potential here for some closer racing, but I'm not going to lie to you. Already, it looks like Jeff Oaks is going to be the class of this field tonight. He's stepping out, man. He's almost a full second faster on the best lap so far, which was last lap. So at that rate, it ain't going to take long, and he's going to open it up.
And yeah, we were talking. Remember, Jim? Obviously,
he dove it in there. Oh, he got it in there.
Yeah, I mean, he did.
He got it.
Yeah, he got it in there pretty good.
That kind of indicates to me that Barletta braked a little early there, or a little, just took it a little easy on the braking zone there. May not be comfortable yet. Hard braking this truck around here.
And Brown's got to watch his back door because Barletta jams on the brakes. Brown's got to get on the brakes and could open the door for the 89 of Richie Joplin right there behind him to take advantage and slide right on by as well. Now, as we mentioned, some of you out there on the live chat were asking about, the fastest times and all that good stuff. We were talking about that. Nothing really changed on that. The ARCA cars is faster than the trucks by a good margin, about 2 seconds. We see Joplin working more his way around.
Closer to 2.5 to 3 seconds, really.
Yeah.
No, it was 1:11, 2.5 seconds ish. Because it was low 111s, like 111.4 or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, about 2.5 seconds, which is, I mean, that's substantial. I mean, that's significantly quicker.
I mean, it absolutely is. You see Joplin working his way into turn one, like he got overdrove it a little bit.
Oh, never mind. We got a pit. We got somebody in the pits there with a meatball. Rayner. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened to Rayner.
What did he do? Only Ford in the field, mind you.
No, stop it.
Oh, wait a minute. Olazia off track. Rayner. Oh, Lord. Tries to come around. Boop. Bounces it up into the wall. That couldn't just be the... No, that was Rayner right there that we went by to see. I think we were seeing Ed Kimmel.
I don't know why it did that, but let's see. Let's try it one more time. Now it's going to show us Rayner. It didn't... I don't know what happened there.
See what happens to Mr. Rayner. Slide.
Right into it. God, get ready, folks. It's coming.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Everybody be ready.
You can count on this one coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your ex-wives. This is going to be a roughing, to say the least. Rayner sideways, back in, steps out.
God, dog, it was throwing debris on the inside of the car.
Inside, yes. Wow.
Ouch. That was a shot, man. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. We got a little battle back here with Olazia and Kimmel. Whoa. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no, Bradley getting two of them.
Bradley wrecking the field. Jesus
Golly, you got Kimmel and Olazia.
Oh, my God.
Getting both of them, spinning them both around.
What was he doing?
He overdrove the hell out of it. Look at this.
God, dog, man.
He missed that quarter by a mile.
He was going to end up in the grandstands if he didn't use them other 8 tires to slow him down.
Well, to be fair, though, Jim, I think they might have had a wet T-shirt contest going on over there in turn one up in the grandstands. Maybe it threw him off a little bit when he set it in there. Maybe that's what it was. I'm not sure.
He's got good eyes, then. I give him that, you know. See, this is what I was afraid of right here. These three are going to be pretty equal on pace, I think. And that's going to allow us to say goodbye to Jeff Oakes.
Yeah, he's already at about a 3-second lead.
Yeah, well, these three are battling away here. This is going to be tough, man. Now, like I said, I had a sneaking suspicion that Richie could be fast here. He's kind of sneaky fast, man.
I mean, he's sending it right now. Joplin absolutely getting on it. And maybe, just maybe right here with him back here, I'm not 100% fully confident that he may be able to run Jeff Oakes down, but he finally got around both of them, and look, he's starting to pull away from Marty Barletta and Vic Brown now.
He is pulling away from him a little bit.
He is pulling away from him, but I'm not 100% if he's going to be able to run down Jeff Oakes. Jim, you called it a while ago with Joplin being pretty damn good here on these road courses.
Well, he's just one of them kind of guys, man. He can drive, you know, and oh, God, you see the rear end step out on him there? And I'll tell you what, you better love driving a loose race car around this place. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be, I believe Jeff Oakes has got the field covered today. Maybe not quite as far as Russ Martin did in the ARCA race, but I believe he's got him covered here a little bit.
I think he does too. We'll see what happens right here. I mean, Joplin really, kind of stalemated right here at about 3 seconds is where he's at right now. Maybe get a little bit coming up the hill. I will say this, folks. I mean, you look at, a lot of portions on the track, and some may sit there and think, well, going up the hill, right there after you go through turn one, go through the Esses, that is more or less one of the easiest part of the track. No, it is not.
No. I've seen some of the worst wrecks I've ever seen in sim racing there. I mean, I saw a 30-car pileup one time. Big old field, full grid, like 45 cars. And, dude, they absolutely... Olazia's already got a black flag. And he's in the pits. They absolutely destroyed themselves The whole field. I mean, it was literally the whole damn field. 30-something cars. No faster players either.
There you go. I mean, I bet that was a hell of a content deal. I bet that was a hell of a race too. But they send it. Watch them right here as they go through. They come off one, they go into two. Two's not as bad.
Nah.
It's right once you get to the top of the hill. For some reason or other, it's always the truck just gets a little bit light. Now that corner right there is not as bad neither, but you're still shifting, you're still rolling right here. But it's that third turn, Jim, that I've always had a problem with.
If you're going through there by yourself, it's not too bad. But when you're going through there with several cars, it's tight, man. It really is. We see last lap, Joplin did start to gain on Oaks a little bit there. Now that he's clear of everybody, let's just, we'll see how it goes for a couple of laps. We may come back and revisit this and see. But he's nipping away at him. You can see the timer there dropping just a little bit. It's getting close down to 2 seconds now. So he's it's climbing back up a little bit, but I mean it's going to fluctuate as they get on and off the brakes and accelerator. But we'll revisit this in a lap or two and see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's keeping it a little bit close out of, to say the least, out of this. And Joplin kind of pulling away from Brown pulling away from Barletta now. Alan Phillips, he's actually got around Mark Dantuma. That was for fifth. Dantuma was in fifth. Phillips actually got around Dantuma, so Dantuma gets kicked back to sixth now.
That was actually a lap ago, but let's take a look back at that. Coming up through the Esses here. Now, this is where it can become. Oh, he's probably going to get him running down the straight. Oh, Dantuma just moved over and let him go.
Wow.
He knew, I guess, that, I'll tell you what, this is one I'd like to almost jump in and try to race. I feel like I could be reasonably competitive here. I really do.
Yeah, you wanted to so bad out of that. I will say this, Jim. Next time we get a chance, when they go on the bus stop, when they go into the bus stop coming off of from the Esses down the back chute, if we can, I would love to ride on board with one of them.
Okay.
Just one time, because there is an aspect of the track, and I will show you right here as we're going to check out right here with Jeff Oaks. And everybody's going to see kind of what I'm talking about, because, Jim, you know where I'm going with this, I believe.
Do you want the many cam like this, or do you want
hood
the
cam? Hood cam, that right there will be fine. Watch right here, though.
How about that?
Yeah, perfect. Look right here at this guardrail to the right side. When these guys cut in, that damn thing sticks out just enough right there on that right side to where you can nail it.
Most of these guys don't cut that tight enough. You really almost want to just graze the right side of your car on that.
Yeah.
You want to be that tight. It really, truly makes all the difference in your lap time, because you get through the bus stop so much smoother. That's what I was talking about with... I don't know if it was Russ I was talking with it about, or the second place finisher in the race, but that is the key to getting through the bus stop there, is getting this. You get way out to the left, and then you cut in tight against that wall to the guardrail to the right hand side, and that is the trick to getting through there fast. It really is.
Yeah, and you can easily screw that up.
Oh, yeah.
Majorly. I mean, you cut just a little bit too much. You hit it with the right front. You can hit it with the right rear. And think about going in there too wide. Yeah, much less 3 wide. You go in there 3 wide, somebody's...
There's plenty of passes now. GT cars pass through there all the time. I wish that we had a close enough battle on track that we might see somebody take an attempt through there. Now, so you watch his line through here. I need to get a different view. That's what I need to do. Hold on, where's Barletta at? I need to come up with a better camera angle when we come back around. Let me see. We'll see if I can find the right camera angle for that. Maybe even a blimp shot. We'll see. When he gets back around there, let's put the old track map. Oh, it probably ain't even set up, because I don't even run the track maps on this thing. It's probably going to be all down here in the bottom corner somewhere.
We'll make it work, though. 25, now 24 when he hits the line. Jeff Oaks started on the pole, and that's exactly where he is running. That gap, it's shrunk. I mean, it's not. I mean, he's not. I mean, he's
shrunk. I mean, he's catching him. It's slowly, but he is catching him.
He is catching him. He's got it down to damn near 2 seconds on the dot.
Yeah, you see, it's way down there because I don't ever use it. But here, let's see if let's look at that blimp camera real quick and see. I'm gonna miss it because I scrolled off of it.
There you go.
Yeah, it's still not great though. None of these cameras are giving me the angle I want. All right, let's just see here. I might.
Wow, Robbie Adams, good Lord.
Yeah,
Robbie Adams took a left and right. I tried to get out of there a second ago. Lord have mercy.
All right, now there. All right, well, this is going to give us an indication of how close they are.
There you go, yeah. And you got 2 of them coming right here, Jim.
Yeah, let's see what this does.
Ooh, that's what we're talking about right there, baby.
Oh, yeah, that's a little closer, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, now I've got my mouse locked. Never mind. Don't mind me, folks. It's my first day on the job. Hopefully, they don't fire me before it's over with.
Yeah, my first day too. I mean, if you haven't yet, figured out how we are sometime. Anyway, Adams, Kimmel, battle for 8's going on right now. Granted, this isn't up here. Yeah, this ain't up there at the front. We're not racing for wins or anything like that, but hell of a battle between Robbie Adams and Kimmel right here. Mixing it up right here and doing a fantastic job. And you know, this is TV time for these guys, Jim. You usually don't. These guys usually don't get that kind of TV time.
Well, we got this Robbie Adams truck that I'm still wanting to investigate a little bit. Dungeon Crawler
That's why.
Carl, there it is. Well, and that's some nice leaves on the tree there. Yep. Yeah, this is a good battle. Like you said, these guys don't always get some TV time, so.
Yeah, I mean, good time right here for them.
Flashback to your buddy there. I'm going to give you a chance to smile, or maybe not, but.
What did he do?
Well, he tore his truck up. This was a few laps back, but I just wanted to show it.
Oh, hell.
All right, so that wasn't bad, So at that point, I don't know. He seemed okay, right? Doesn't seem like that was too terrible. So let's.
But.
Well,
Oh, it gets worse.
Well,
is that what
it's going to be a little bit later, but so I'm just going to jump to it here.
Yeah, coming out of the second to last turn. Here is the last turn.
Yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be a similar. He just didn't get it turned. Yeah. And he just had to pull right on in there and get some work done.
I said that's enough.
These two are getting after it right here, man. I can't lie.
Get him in! Get him in! He's trying to hell. He went to the grass, trying to go look down on the left side, trying to put the draft in the DRS zone here at Watkins Glen. He works his way, goes to the bus stop. He may get him. Adams gets a little sideways right there.
You can't be that tight to the curb through there. That turn will catch you. You got to be a little out wider to be fast through there. Just a little bit. He was a little tight on that turn. If he'd have been out another car width, he'd have been much faster through there.
I think he's just overdriving it right here at this point, Jim. In my opinion, I think Ed's just overdriving it. Look at him.
Yeah,
I mean, he sees him. He wants him. He wants that spot so bad that he just can't freaking stand it. He wants to get up there and get around Adams.
He wants track map out there now. I couldn't move it. Let me do that. Let me just... Jake, you're in charge for a minute. Don't fire anybody. especially
Ed
yourself.
trying to make it. Yeah, please don't get me fired. Yeah, I don't need to fire myself. Ed right here, though, trying to, Mr. Kimmel, rather, remember him. And, yeah, I mean, he was one of them that went around a while ago off the front end of Bradley Berry. Ended up having that little bit of incident where they kind of went flying
it was
right
him
there.
and
Yeah,
Olazia. They got wrecked by him.
yep, absolutely. And Ed Kimmel, the only one to kind of get away from all of it, because Barry, he's down pit road. He's parked it. Olazia has as well as Raider. So another one bites the dust out of them, and you got 9 of them still running. 9 of them are still on the lead lap. Kimmel got him. Come down the back chute. From the carousel to the corner, hits the second last corner. It tells Robbie Adams, see you later, alligator. I am out of here. Hits the last turn, and Kimmel able to get the spot. He wore him down as much as he possibly could and was able to make it happen. Robbie Adams kicked back to 9th, and Kimmel gets the spot.
Yeah, it'll be curious to see. Now, he did kind of go off track there a little bit before he caught him, so I wonder if they're gonna make him give that spot back, because he didn't use the track limits there. Not really sure how I got to on-board camera, but I guess we'll have to live with that for now while I'm adjusting this track map.
Well, Jim, I think, with road courses and everything, I think, and I could be wrong, but more or less when you go to road courses, it kind of polices itself. Granted, Gerald Poole, obviously the man that met the legend here with Flavor Karma. I mean, he's got his whole deal that he does. Yeah, to a certain extent.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know about that. He was pretty far off the track there. I'll get this thing finished here. I'm almost done with it. That's probably good enough. We'll go with that. And once these pit stop things get out of the way, we'll be good. But right now we're showing the pit stops over them. So we got Barletta and Phillips in.
Remember, Harley Barletta was one of those drivers that was up there mixing it up with Richie Joplin and Vic Brown. Right here, we obviously 35 laps into the race. We're sitting at about 15, so they're at the point right here that they can somewhat make it. Like, you can make it here at this point in the race. So, I mean, the pit window is open, Jim, because you can go 20 laps on tank of fuel.
Yes, correct. That is correct. 20 laps is about right here. So we'll show the standalone telemetry over there for like Robbie, just to give you an idea of where he sits on fuel. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's again, I'm torn on strategy. For me personally, I think I would run my tank down pretty much empty, which, these guys are pretty close. I mean, we're basically on lap 18 right now, so.
Yeah. I mean, in this instance, Jim, yeah, run it all the way down. I would, but there is some drivers that would take the opportunity of, let's split it right down the middle. 35.
Absolutely.
You know what? Screw it. We'll go, lap 17, which would be this one right here. Which, matter of fact, Mark D'Antoma done that strategy and went at lap 17. Repeated this time right here. Not a whole lot of them are. So I expect like Jeff Oakes and Richie Joplin, who, there's Joplin right there. We just saw him right there a little bit in the picture. This is your battle for the lead. He's
down. He's down to right out second.
Here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's getting it done, man. I mean, he really is. I kind of need to tweak that track map a little more, I think.
I mean, Joplin is there, though, Jim. But he has got a shot. He is on his back door just a little bit over a second.
Stops too, so, there's plenty of potential to make it happen here.
And don't count out little Vicky right back there, neither. Vic Brown back there in the P3 spot. Do not count him out, neither. He's there. He's 3.5 seconds. Granted, that's a gap, but still, he is right there. You saw him just for a split second at the top of your screen. Vic Brown is in the area, so top 3. They're still in this, but like you said, Jim, pit stops can occur. Hill can break loose on those pit stops.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't know what's fixing to happen. Is here it is. Those are the pit stops.
They're coming together, too. That's what I love.
And Bruno coming in with him as well. Top three coming down
from
the
got a
road.
black flag.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it just popped up. It got him a black flag. So I believe, since that is probably a speeding on pit road penalty, that he is going to have
32nd.
Yeah, or is it 30 or 40? It's one of those.
I think actually, I think it's 40.
Yeah,
40-second hold. Yes.
Yeah, so that's going to be just terrific for him. I mean, oh, man.
And if he was saving at any point right there with Joplin closing in on him.
Yeah, he's just sitting there now. He's on a hold.
He may have a little something right here to say about it, but yeah, he's on that hold, and he's going to be there for about 40 seconds, give or take.
He's still
is what Jeff Oaks is going to have to make.
You can see his pit stop time there. And that's 40 seconds after the work stopped.
Yes.
So it's going to end up being about 55 seconds or so.
Yes.
It's going to be about maybe 53 to 55 seconds he's going to have to sit there. Holy cow, what a disaster for Jeff.
And Corey Jones going right by him as well, just making that pit stop, and there it was, 55.2, Jeff Oaks.
Yep.
Your race leader of the pole center coming into today, or coming into tonight.
Man.
That right there.
I don't want to say that's a throwaway, but oh my God, that's as close to throwing one away as you can. I don't see any way in the time, 16 laps, that he's going to be able to make up that kind of time. I mean, there's just no way.
He was distracted, Jim. I believe that's what it was.
What was he distracted by?
I have no idea.
Oh,
but
okay.
that will be his. That will be. If I had to take a wild guess, that would be his excuses that he was distracted. But either that, or he may just come out and say it. Yeah, I screwed up. Right. Which is possible.
So let's see. Gerald Poole requested this camera. Let me see if I can get to it quick enough.
All right.
We're gonna. Oh, that's weird. Why are we there? I thought we would be in the going through. Well, here, let's do it for Richie. Oh, I see smoke up there. Oh, he's out of the bus stop already. We wanted one going into the bus stop. Here we go. See, that was not super close. You can get much closer than that. In fact, I would be willing to bet that Jeff Oaks is probably a man on a freaking mission right now, dude. He is probably so fired up. You can probably see smoke rolling out of that cockpit. Watch how tight he cuts. No, not super tight. Yeah, he's fired up, dude. I guarantee you his blood is boiling right now.
Oh, he's PO'd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's PO'd. I mean, it's that bad, Jim. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, and he's mad at himself, I'm sure, but and like I said, he's going to make up some of these spots, because he's fast. I mean, compared to some of these guys in his field, he's 2-3 seconds a lap faster than those guys. He's going to be there. What you want to bet that he sets the fastest lap of the race here in the next few laps?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. I mean, right now the fastest lap, you got two of them up there that have hit 1:13. Well, Jeff Oaks obviously hit a 1:13.995, but fastest lap of the race was just ran by the two of Vic Brown, who is half a second back from Reggie Joplin. So he is there.
Yeah, he's
on
coming.
The back of his door of him. But as you see now, the battle for the lead, I would not be surprised, though, to see a Jeff Oaks flop a 112 up there out of nowhere, as you
Ed
see.
Kimmel just picked him up.
Kimmel get busted.
That's that more than likely. He didn't just pit, did he? No, that's an incident limit penalty for him.
Yeah, and folks, that's one of those things when that you get on road courses, and that's just not hitting something. That's driving off the racetrack.
Yeah,
that's hitting the grass, this, that, whatever. Yeah.
Contact earlier, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah,
and all that
so-
adds up. Even if it isn't your fault,
Yeah, it doesn't
you get
matter.
instant points, which we've drafted iRacing for years on that, and
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't
but-
care.
No, they don't care.
They don't care. No, hell no, they don't care. Why? Because they ain't got to deal with it. We're gonna flip beef already with 13 to go here at
Bring
Watkins.
them up.
Seriously, I mean, if it's not our damn fault, we got beef. If it's not our fault,
That's right.
somebody runs into us, why do we get it? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I mean, it's 2026.
Let's be real. I mean, you know, in that particular situation there, Bradley Berry just, I mean, he just destroyed those two trucks. Oh, some lap traffic here. Now he got out of the way though, but yeah, we see old Vic Brown. Last lap he was a little slower. Last two laps he was a little slower, but he was a half a second faster 3 laps ago. Well, you know, so it's going to be interesting to see if he can run him down. He's certainly within sight of him, and Vic's a patient, kind of stalking kind of driver. I feel like, you know. I don't think he's going to overreact. You know what I mean? Like he'll take care of business there. Let's take a look and see if let's go for that right front. I'm not going to get there in time. I don't think. Nope, I didn't make it in time. If I was just a little younger, I'd probably be quicker.
Well, think about it though, Jim. You know, with these guys, I mean, just both these guys up here, Joplin and Brown, as close as they are up here at the front of the field, and nobody else is even in the vicinity. I mean, you had Jeff Oaks, but obviously, it big game over for him. I mean,
it's
we'll just
game
go
over.
say it. We'll be honest with you, he blew it. I mean, that's what
I'm sure
happened.
he'd
I mean,
be
he
the first
blew
to
it,
say
but
that too.
But you got these two guys up here at the front. Basically, this is surviving. Whoever can make it to the end pretty much is going to make it happen, unless it gets down to 2 to go. And then after that, you might see all hell break loose between both these guys.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you know, if Vic gets to his bumper, you know, and can put some pressure on him, Richie may be uncomfortable enough at one of these road courses to make a little mistake, you know. That would be my take on that. It's possible, you know. Let's get this camera right this time.
Ooh, well, that still ain't tight enough. I get what you're saying, but
it's getting there. But well, again, these guys don't do this every day, you know. I can't tell you how many laps I got around this place, thousands. And you got to remember, Watkins Glen has been in every sim racing game as long as there's been sim racing, or as long as there's been racing games. You know, I mean, Watkins Glen and Laguna Seca have been in racing games as long as there's been racing games for American tracks, you know. So, I can't even tell you the amount of laps I got around this place.
Well, you got more laps than I got, Jim, because like I said, I'm like Ryan Warp. I'm not real good on road courses. Never been good on road courses. I mean,
are you saying you're a hell no? Is that what you're saying?
Hell no. I'll go ahead and call it. Yes, sir. I mean, absolutely no love on that. But I love watching it. I love watching road course racing.
Speaking of watching, did you watch that video I sent you?
I did. Very much I did. Yes.
That was not his, like, some of the, you know, more crazy moments, you know. Oh, now that was a good angle there. I actually like that angle. Just watching Richie go through there. So, folks, we're talking about Nigel Mansell, one of my all-time favorite. He was a Formula One driver, if you don't know, and he came over to IndyCars and he won the IndyCar championship as well. And I was telling Jake about him. Jake didn't know who he was, so I sent him top 10 Nigel Mansell moments. The first one just kind of tells you who he is as a person, where he's in Dallas and the temperatures are about 105 degrees, I believe. And his car ran out of fuel right before the finish line, like maybe 100, 200 yards before the finish line. As we see, look at this. He's not going to make it stick out there, I don't think, but maybe.
Oh, man, this is going to get good right here. Brown getting a little sideways, not able to make it work. Joplin holds the lead, but with 9 to go, Joplin knows that Brown is there.
Yeah, I think I can take the catch him when win down because he's caught him. So Nigel Mansell ran out of fuel, and he ended up pushing his car trying to push it across the finish line because that would have counted. And he passed out doing it because it was 100+ degrees, and he had driven a whole race, you know. But that just kind of tells you the kind of guy he was, you know. But yeah, he was a heck of a race car driver, and he wasn't like he didn't fit in. You know, they viewed him as, well, you know, I mean, let's just be honest. Well, we've all been probably thought of as that before. They kind of viewed him as white trash. You know, I mean, they did. You know, he wasn't from money. You know, he came from a poor kind of background. He was an engineer. He had a degree in engineering, but yeah, he was just, you know, he was kind of viewed as, for lack of a better term, you know, the British version of white trash. Look at Jeff Oakes is making it happen here. Oh, so is Vic Brown. I don't know what to look at. Oh, he's got it done this time.
Brown gets him. Joplin now going to have to play a little offense. And Brown's got to worry about playing some defense right here.
No.
Brown looked like he kind of pulling away right here a little bit. He caught him at the right spot and was able to make it work with 8 to go.
Yeah, to be honest, I think once he got there, Joplin was holding him up a little bit. I don't see this developing back into a battle unless Vic has some sort of, you know, moment or something to allow him to get back to him. I don't see Richie running him down from here. And I, of course, couldn't stay there and watch it because of that lead battle. But Jeff Oakes did get by Alan Phillips, so he is back up to 5th place. But unfortunately for Jeff, it's 11 seconds to Mark Dantuma in front of him. Now, he is probably faster than Dantuma, but it's going to take a while. We don't have but 8 laps to go, folks, so I don't know if he can make up 11 seconds in 8 laps, but if anybody's going to try, it's going to be Jeff Oakes for sure.
Yeah, but
really
Jeff
do hate that for him, man, because I wanted to see this battle develop up here, you know, and it would have been fun to watch, man. I hate that for Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, I would actually like for him to at least get up here and at least finish third. The problem is he's got a 20-second gap between him and Harley Barletta, because that would be a very interesting.
Barletta's not going to be easy to get by either, you know, because Barletta's fast. So, I mean, that's going to be tough. Barletta's kind of out there in his own world. He's 8 seconds back to Dantuma and 18 seconds up to Joplin. He's just in his own little world there, just running laps, basically, which is okay. But sometimes, man, you know, in a road course, well, it can happen on an oval as well. You can lose your focus, man, and have it go south on you, you know. I tell you what, old Richie ain't giving up. I honestly thought Vic was going to walk away from him. I might be, dare I say, I might have been wrong.
You might have been eating crow when this thing's all said and done. Maybe Joplin just slipped a little bit. Brown was able to get around him. Joplin may have something else for him left in the tank. Just kind of been waiting on him.
Did you see it wiggle?
Yeah, the whole front end of the 89. Good God, nice wiggling coming out as well.
He's got to change that brake bias, man. He's got to change that brake bias. That thing is emptied up on fuel. That's why. You know, when you're braking that hard like that in these things, carrying that kind of speed, you when the fuel load lightens, you got to move the brake bias back.
Yeah, you got to slide it back one way or another to try to make it happen.
Probably, honestly, like 2 clicks, maybe even 3 clicks back. I mean, it's got to, you know, you got to get it on back there, and you know, you want that thing stable. You know, you don't want that front end jerking around like that on you.
Nah, you don't want that. I mean, that's just a bad way right there for Joplin trying to make it work. Now 5 to go. Brown up front. Jeff Oakes still trying to put down laps. Mind you, Jim, as we are coming with 5 laps to go, you mentioned whether or not Jeff Oakes would be able to hit the fastest lap of the race. He has yet to do that.
No.
I mean, he's still hitting. He's still faster than the leader, but it's nothing. Oh hell, you know, it's nothing crazy or nothing.
No, yeah, he has put down a pretty fast lap, but it's not still faster than the leader. I think it is the 2nd fastest lap in the race now.
I'll tell you this, he is driving the hell out of that truck.
Yeah.
You didn't see him come out of that carousel? The back end stepped out so much, he looked like Jonathan Davenport dirt tracking that sucker, son. He is still sending this thing and still giving it. Look at him giving hell right there going off the last corner, baby. He's still trying to get something going.
While that looks great, and he is probably running Dan Tuma down, every time he slides that rear end like that, he's losing grip. And in the end, it's going to slow him down. It's fun to watch, and I love it. You know, he's driving the wheels off of it and everything, and I love all that. But the reality is, man, you start sliding these tires around, they get hot and they lose grip. They get slick and greasy. It's like old Larry Mack used to say, you know, they get slick and greasy and start sliding all over the place, and that's what happens. And you slide them like that a couple times, and the temperature just rockets up on them, man. And it takes like 2 laps to cool them back down.
It's still cool to watch, though.
It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch. Look, I'm all about aggressive driving. Like I said, if you look at the drivers that I like as across their career, I love aggressive drivers. You know, that's why I like Big E. You know, I mean, all the guys that I like are aggressive, you know, drivers. The only cold, calculating driver I ever liked was a Formula One guy by the name of Alain Prost. He was one of those cold, calculating, never made a mistake, would just hunt you down and wait for you to make a little mistake and take advantage of it. But for the most part, that's not my style. I've always been an aggressive, go for it kind of guy, which is why I wreck a lot and, you know.
Well, I mean, Jim, my drivers that I've always kind of liked, I mean, I've never really been by their driving style. It's always been drivers, you know, that I could probably relate to.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure. But,
like Truex and Dale Jr. and Jack Hewitt.
Well,
you know what I'm talking about, Jack Hewitt, right?
For me was, Senior was one for me, you know, for sure. I was a big Senior fan. And, you know, I was a big Carl Edwards fan, you know, when he came on the scene, especially early on. Which I guess, you know, in NASCAR, maybe it's not as much the aggressiveness, you know, because I did love Tony Stewart, though, and Tony was very aggressive. But I love Tony's no bullshit kind of attitude. That's what I liked.
Yes. Well, that's kind of what I like Denny Hamlin right now as well. You know, Denny kind of
he became that guy, too. He absolutely became that guy. He wasn't that guy when he was younger. You know, but yeah, he has definitely become.
Kyle Busch was.
Yeah, well, Kyle Busch kind of went the other way. Like, he tried to tone it down later in his career a little bit, you know, to, you know.
But he had kids, man. He had kids.
But he was, I love that about Kyle Busch, man. He would flat say it like it was. Tony Stewart was great, too. And he was, you know, if you weren't around in the Tony Stewart days, you need to go back and watch some clips of him. Because, I mean, he would say some crazy stuff, man.
There's a greatest hits going on with him right now. As Vic Brown just took the 2 to go right here. Now there's greatest hits now in Waste Sunday. There's greatest hits on Kyle Busch. Shout out to him. Rest in peace, Rowdy. Still can't believe that he's gone. I still can't believe that as well. So I mean, but yeah, some of these drivers, I mean, it's just drivers that you can relate to and all the cool things and everything. And by the way, the Jack Hewitt deal. If nobody knows who the hell I'm talking about Jack Hewitt, after this broadcast, after you watch the end of it, after you like and subscribe to Motormath Broadcasting, and you go over and get you a Jake Reeves, Redneck Jake Reeves Erotic School of Racing shirt, go search Jack Hewitt for his interview about the flagman. I swear to you, you will laugh so hard you will cry. I promise you will laugh so hard you will cry.
Ryan Warp said that Jeff Oaks has won road course races doing that the whole race. You know, that sliding is he is always kind of drifting out there, though. But it does. I mean, I'm not saying he can't, you know, be fast doing that, but it will eventually take its toll on the tires. And it's kind of like that scene from Days of Thunder. You run 50 laps your way, and you run 50 laps my way. And if you give me a fair run, I'll beat you every time. Same thing. You know, same thing.
Yeah, pretty much out of that white flag belt lap, though. Obviously, for Vic Brown, he has been able to get around Richie Joplin. Joplin has yet to make a stand. He has yet to be able to try to get back to him, to go through the bus stop. Everything all good. So far, so good. Vic Brown, fastest lap of the race, started second here tonight. Right beside the pole center of Jeff Oaks. Oaks had issues earlier on. Sped coming into pit road when he took his pit stop. Back on lap 19. Brown come in third, come out second with Oaks' issues, and got around Richie Joplin with a handful of laps to go. And now the all-tail Dodge Ram. Vic Brown going to take it off the last corner. He's going to win it here tonight at Watkins Glen. Vic Brown with the win will help his case in the fight for the championship. Richie Joplin will come home second. Harley Bartoletta, 28 seconds back, eventually will come home third unless he slips somehow, some way. He's going to come through and easily now coming off the last corner. Harley Bartoletta, the number 31 Lowe's, kind of throwing it back to Mike Skinner. Love that right there. Out of the Harley Bartoletta camp right there. He's going to come home with third.
Yeah, old Mike Skinner. Now, he was a truck driving. I'll tell you who I liked it. I guarantee you probably not a lot of people are huge fans of, but I always liked Johnny Benson when he was driving the trucks, man.
I met Johnny Benson. Johnny Benson.
He's a nice guy,
very
wasn't
good
he?
guy.
He was a nice guy, huh?
Yes. He signed some autographs and everything. It was SRX race at Nashville. He was actually the pace car driver.
Really? Yeah. No,
Yes.
that doesn't surprise me. Johnny Benson was a good dude. He was a good race car driver, man. I don't know that he ever got the opportunities in the best equipment, but Johnny Benson won his fair share of races for sure, and had a good career. I tell you, one of my all-time favorites is Schrader. I absolutely love Kenny Schrader. Love him. Kenny Schrader, he's the best, man.
Got to meet him as well. Big fan of Kenny Schrader.
What a cool dude Kenny Schrader is. All right, well, I think we got everybody across the line here. Let's get all this stuff off the screen here, and let's get a look at some of these results here. See what we got.
Yeah, let's see what we got going on right here at the end of this bad boy. Here tonight at Watkins Glen, 35 laps, 84 miles. Green flag lane changes with two of them with three different leaders. Pretty interesting off of that. Goose egg for the cautions as well. Corey Jones actually had the hard charger up 5 spots with Jeff Oaks. Damn, he got the pole award. He led the most laps. Didn't get the finish he wanted. And Vic Brown with the fastest lap here tonight. He led 8 laps. All the way down to the end. Brown, Joplin, Bartoletta, the top 3. We'll talk to those guys here in just a second with Mark Dantuma, point leader, coming in tonight. He's going to come home with a 4th, so that'll help that 57 Navy Joe Coffey entries case for the points going into Bristol next week with Jeff Oaks. Obviously, we talked about him with that speeding penalty. Cost him big time. Comes home with 5th. Alan Phillips, 6th. Corey Jones, 7th. Robbie Adams comes home with 8th with the paint scheme. I can't even remember what the hell was on that paint scheme. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Dungeon Crawler Carl, on that one. Adams coming home with 8th. Ed Kimmel 9th. Nicholas Ozia 10th with Bradley Berry, Kitty Raider, the top 12 drivers, all of them that race.
We got to have, I think we got a new nickname for Bradley Berry.
Hurricane?
No. The assassin.
He hurricaned it in there.
The assassin.
No kidding. I mean, he was the assassin.
Just hooked him right there. The assassin. I like it. Bradley Berry.
I'll tell you one driver that cooked him right there at the end. Waited his time.
Boy, did he.
And made it work. He didn't kiss tail to get to the top. By God, he earned it. Vic Brown ends up getting the win here tonight. Vic, buddy, congratulations on the win. Tell us about that battle right there with you and Richie Joplin all the way down to the end.
That was tough. Shout out to Jeff Oaks. He definitely had me covered. I don't know what it would have done, what he would have done after the pit stop, and I'm sure he was going to be flying again, just like he was that first run. So, yeah, but no, that battle Richie
was fast.
Yeah, oh yeah, he had me covered for sure. I felt like Richie was kind of inching on him, but maybe he was saving too. I didn't know. And yeah, me and Richie's there, the battle at the end. All I could do was just kind of keep up and try to keep some pressure on him. And I hate it for him, how he lost it. Like I was hoping we could just, battle it out like normal. But yeah, happy. I'm excited about a win here at Watkins Glen. It's a place that has not been kind to me. Not the best I could do tonight was be consistent, and it paid off.
Well, to be fair, in a NASCAR type road course situation, consistency will get you a long way, because so many of these guys hate driving these tracks and they struggle, and consistency is what they don't have. They maybe can put in a decent lap, but then they end up making some mistake, or it just happens. So a good, consistent, clean race around will serve you extremely well in most of these NASCAR type road course events. So you did a fantastic job with that. But look, you hunted Richie down. You were, how many seconds were you behind him at one point? 4?
Yeah, it may have been 3 or 4, yeah, something like that.
It was,
and then
it was
come off pit road. Yeah, come off pit road.
Yeah, but you ran him down though once you got out on the track, so that was impressive. And I thought you were going to walk away from him, but once you got by him, he kind of stuck with you there for a while. I mean, it was tight. I really do hate it for Jeff. I would have loved to seen the three of you potentially have battle it out up there a little bit. That would have been fun.
Yeah, I absolutely would have enjoyed that. And yeah, as far as me getting out front, I was talking to the guys in the race. I was like, way to go. Like, I'm getting out front here, leading some laps, and then I don't do anything but chili dip these corners and just over slow. I don't have anybody to, judge my braking on at that point, and really had to lock in there and, do the best I could to hold Richie off. He was coming, and I know he wasn't happy. So that an unhappy Richie does not usually turn out for the person in front of him.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, if he gets to you, that definitely could be a problem. But, I mean, you did a good job, though. You had a nice run tonight, and it's great for your points hopes. I mean, you kind of slipped back there in the last couple of weeks, and Harley bypassed you a little bit, I believe. And so this will help you. You finish ahead of both those guys, and so good. I mean, good all around night, man. You can't ask for much more than this, and you got to win at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, definitely not. And I just got to turn the aggression down a little bit on the ovals. I'm just getting out there burning my stuff up. So if I can get that under control, might be able to do something with Mr. Mark.
Many a men, including myself. Yeah. So, but look, man, congratulations again. You got anybody you want to thank while we got you in here?
Yeah, I want to thank my wife, my beautiful wife.
That's right.
That lets me come up here and hang out with these guys and race. And it's just a shout out to this league, Gerald and Richie and Mark and everybody that's running this thing. It's a great deal. And thanks for y'all for hosting this. Y'all do a great job. It's very entertaining watching this thing back the next day. So thank y'all.
Well, we get off track a little bit, but we have fun.
No, that's what I like. I like that.
Mr. Chili Dip, Vic Brown coming home with a win here tonight, baby. Congratulations all the way. Appreciate your time, and see you at Bristol next week. It's going to be a good one.
Ooh, Bristol. All right. Yeah, I enjoyed it, guys. Thank you.
That was Vic Brown. He sounded a little bit excited about that right there with the Bristol coming in next week. It's going to be a good one.
I mean, look, man, if you're a stock car guy, man, going to Bristol still means something,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're an old school guy, man, going to Bristol still means something.
Oh, it always does. Richie
Yes.
Joplin, though, coming home with the P2. He'll take it all day long. Richie, buddy, you get the P2 here tonight. Not what you wanted. You get the P2. Was there anything that kind of hinders you from being able to get the win here tonight around Vic Brown?
I'm absolutely trash on road course. That's the
Oh,
reason
what?
why.
I see. I knew that you were going to come in here talking that crap. I knew that. Dude, you were fast. I mean, maybe not Jeff Oaks fast, okay, if he doesn't have that incident on pit road. But look, man, come on. We done watched you run around here now. You can't keep spilling that crap. You got to have to find another song and dance to run. That ain't going to fly.
The only good thing I had tonight was I finished 0x. I had no penalties. So that's the only good thing, I guess. And then I guess a second place would be all right. But, second place is the first one.
You're so full of crap.
I knew he'd say that. I knew he was going to say that.
Yeah, look, man, you're fast. You're a driver, man, and it doesn't matter what they put you on and what they put you in. You're gonna figure out how to go pretty damn fast in it. That's just in your blood, and you did it. You showed it here tonight. I think you may think you suck at these road courses, and yeah, if they put you up against some road course ringers, maybe, but. Look, man, you held your own tonight. Come out of here with a good points night, which you needed. You needed to finish ahead of Barletta and Oaks and those guys. So good points night.
Yeah, I didn't get took out by Blake Vicken this weekend, so that'd be good. That's great.
Well, he wasn't here.
Yeah,
he wasn't here.
I tell you what, though, wait till you see the Assassins move. We just gave Bradley Berry a new nickname, by the way. Wait till you see the Assassins move. He completely missed his braking marker and took out 2 guys earlier in the race. So I changed his nickname now to the Assassin.
The Assassin. Ooh,
yeah, well, it sounds. If it was me, I'd put me a all black livery on there with a black on black assassin. That's what I'd do. But anyway, that's me.
Oh yeah.
But hey, man, another good run for you tonight. Like I said, good points finish, and headed to. I know you got to like Bristol. That's got to be your kind of place, huh?
Not in a truck or Affinity or next gen. Give me something.
You're a late model. I mean, you're a street stock late model kind of guy, I think. But
I struggle. I love Bristol. I absolutely love that track. I mean, I like racing around a bathtub, but I struggle at that track. I'm happy if I finish in the top 10 at Bristol.
Oh, here we go. Yeah,
he's been watching the ARCA races.
He's been watching you've been listening to Russ Martin Jr. too much with that.
I think so.
Yeah. No, but I mean, to be fair, that's how you've always been ever since the first time I ever met you. So, I think that's who you are. But, look, like I said, you're a driver, though, man. Whatever they put you in, you're going to figure out a way to go pretty damn fast in it, and I'm sure Bristol, these next 4 tracks are a nice mix of tracks that we got coming up. It's going to be fun to close out this season, and I'm really curious to see if you can give them a hard run. You're a little back. Where are you at in points right now? Well, before tonight, I don't think this has been updated, so this is before tonight. But so you're 4th, you're 43 points back, but you just made up some on several of those guys. So except for Vic. To be curious to see how this all shakes out, but I'm ready to see you make a run on these last 4 races. You've gotten hot later in the second half of the season than you were early on.
Well, Jim, actually, it's updated. We actually have the updated points. Yeah, Dan Tuma's still with a point lead.
Oh, that
Barletta
is
17 back. And then Vic Brown kind of closed the gap on Barletta. Joplin, he's still sitting in the 4th spot. 43 points back.
Okay, so that is updated then.
Yes.
Okay. So 43 points in 4 races, man. You're gonna have to get out there and win something for sure.
Well, I guess the top 3 guys need to crash out.
Well, yeah, you got a bumper.
I don't like it.
You got Bristol and Talladega coming up, baby. You ought to have a shot.
That's true. Anything can happen at those, so that's true. All right, buddy. You got anybody you want to thank while we got you in here?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Country Creations LLC. Check them out on Facebook, Davy Joe Coffee.
They do have some neat stuff now. Country Creations. I was checking them out a couple of weeks ago.
That's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah, they really do. Go check them out, folks, for sure.
And
they're a sponsor of the league here too as well. So yeah, go check them out.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. And I put a lot of pressure on myself. I know I talk trash about myself, but yeah, I just like to win all the time. So that's my down.
Let's see how that goes next week in Bristol.
Yep. Yeah. I appreciate you guys.
All right, buddy.
Podcasting this and giving a shout out and all that good stuff, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. All right, man. We'll see you next week.
Later.
Yeah, we'll see what happens to Richie Chopper when he goes to the bathtub next week at Bristol. See what he can do when we go to that. I love that. I love that right there, the bathtub. I'm about to remember that one next week. I'm about to write that one down and make sure I call that one out. We're at the bathtub at Bristol, baby. We'll see what happens. Harley Barletta coming home with a P3 here tonight. Harley, buddy. Quad night for you right there. That number 31 kind of just held you on, kind of what she was banking on here tonight.
Yes, sir. It was just literally trying to stay on darn track. Like, I don't know. I seen a lot of people doing the runoff, and I'm like, I ain't doing the runoff. I'm gonna stay between the rumble strips because I don't feel like the runoff is fair. What do you think about that?
Well, the thing is, it's the same for everybody. Okay, so that's the only thing that I would say about what it is. And this place has always been known to have that big turn one runoff, and stuff like that. But I can understand why you wouldn't, especially in these trucks, because it will upset the car. And we saw several people tonight between the ARCA race and the truck race that hit that area on those runoffs like that and caused a problem and wrecked it, or at least got really crazy loose or something. So I don't think it's a bad call. I mean, you ended up finishing third tonight. I'm sure I know you didn't feel like this was going to be your best place to run, but you kept it clean and did the best you could and come out of here with a good points finish. You've had a couple of these. You've moved back up in points now. You come off that little slump you were having there for a little bit, and you're making up ground. So you're doing what's necessary.
Hey, did y'all see that I beat the great Mark Dantuma tonight?
You did,
by like
yes.
6.5 seconds.
And Mark went in and ran the ARCA race tonight just to get some extra practice here.
Yeah, see, I was talking to Gerald about that, and I was like, hey, brother, can some of us run the ARCA series? Because some people, come on, share the wealth, brother.
Yeah, that's right. Well, would you have run it if you knew you could?
I mean, I would, yeah, because I'm kind of sitting here for like an hour waiting for the session to start. So,
right.
I'm just practicing. Right? Yeah, but practicing for that long solo is actually sometimes a detriment. Yeah, it's also a detriment too. Sometimes you get into the wrong feel,
That's
wrong
true.
vibes.
Yeah. That's true. That's very
but
true.
Hey, y'all see I got this low scheme on tonight?
What's up with that, man? I wanted to talk to you about that, okay? You've been running to Menards. You can't just jump from one home improvement center to another.
So this is a big shout out to John Rumpshaker Wyatt, because he made this paint and he's like, hey man, you want to run this paint? And I was like, yeah, I don't like Mike Skinner. He's like everybody's worst teammate, but yeah, I'll run the scheme.
You don't like Mike Skinner?
Mike Skinner is everybody's worst teammate. He's good on short tracks, but man,
Skinner was he was all right, man. Mike Skinner was an old school short track race car driver, man. That's the kind of attitude they used to have. You got to go back and watch some of that old stuff, man.
Brother, I lived through that old stuff. We all did, or most of us.
That old stuff. How old are you?
Brother, I'm 40.
Are you really?
Yes, sir.
Did you know? Yeah,
that's shocking to me. I have to say.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't sound like it,
Well, you don't sound like it, and to be honest, from what I can see of your picture, which is kind of hidden there a little bit, but you don't look like it either. So,
actually, weird story behind that ppicture was I was taken at a wedding. That's the only reason I have that picture. It's probably the best picture out there of me that is formal.
Well, but to be fair, I would not have thought you were 40. So yeah, you did live through some of the good times of NASCAR and all. But so yeah, my issue is that last week you were giving us all this, Menard was a great driver, and and I love the Menards colors, and then Rumpshaker throws this Lowe's crap on there, and you just jump on it. I don't know about that. I got issues, but
hey, brother, sometimes you just gotta shake your rump, I guess. I don't know.
Oh God, please don't. It says it on the deck lid. Shaker Jr. Don't do that.
On the deck lid, buddy. Check it out. Look at it. It says it on the deck.
I know. I focused on it during the race and showed it, but just I love the Rump Shaker, but we don't need two of them. We don't need a junior. We got one.
Hey man, I'll be back in the Menards next week.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Now you're talking. Not that I'm a Menards fan. Like I said, I'm not even really a Paul Menard fan. My opinion is the dude bought himself into a racing career with his daddy's money. But again, if my daddy had that kind of money, I would have been racing something too. I promise you.
Hey, yeah. If you drive for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated and RCR, you're good, man.
You're good when you can bring $15 million to the table from your daddy's sponsorship money.
It is what it is, I guess. It's definitely a silver spoon sport now. I'll tell you that.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, to some degree, you could always buy your way into a good race seat with that kind of money. When you can bring the kind of money that Paul Menard could bring to the table. It's different if you walk in with $1 million or $2 million, you're not going to be able to buy a good seat. But when you can walk in with Menard's money, you can get one. But anyway, that's another story for another time. We'll do that on one of Jake's podcasts or something. We'll have that discussion. But anyway, man, good run tonight. Another solid top 3 finish. You were back on a roll here. You're clicking them off now. You're moving up in the points. You finished ahead of the great Mark Van Tuma, like you said.
Great.
He's, Mark is good. To be honest, I thought Mark was going to be a little more factor in this race tonight. He looked pretty strong in that, in the ARCA race. I thought, okay, he's going to have a little pace tonight. I don't know that anybody had Jeff Oakes' pace, but yeah,
we were talking to him in the Discord. We were building his ego so he would make mistakes, and I think it worked.
Jake claims he must have got distracted going on the pit road, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen a couple pit road incidents. That sucks. Big shout out to Flamin' Carmen, Navy Joe Coffee, Motormouth. You guys are awesome. I love the broadcast. Big shout out to Lowe's and Rum Shaker Racing for this truck, man. Let's go, baby. Y'all have a good night.
See you in Bristol, man.
Yes, sir.
Dude, it's something else, man. Oh, my goodness.
Man. Harley Barletta P3 here tonight. Harley, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. We'll see you at Bristol next week.
Thank you, sir. Y'all have a good night.
Oh, my goodness.
That was Harley Barletta. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
He's a 20-year-old trapped in a 40-year-old's body.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. I'm telling you.
That's a true story, man.
Some of the drivers we got in here will actually blow your mind. Folks, if you haven't yet, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Keep up with what's going on more about broadcasting. We love it. Good stuff as always. Big Jeff, buddy, always a pleasure working with you.
Where we going
always
next week, Jake?
Bristol short track racing is going to be a good one, Jim. Your final take on the truck race here tonight, and also just the whole night in general here from Watkins Glen.
This truck race was good stuff, man. This was, a little more on-track competition, but overall, man, I like seeing NASCAR guys go road course racing. I love how it bothers them, and it's hard for them, and they struggle, and I love all of that stuff. I think it's all part of the fun. You know what I mean? Like it's fun to watch the guys struggle to get around and get out of their comfort zone. I like that. It's just me. But look, a great night of racing, man, and we saw some good stuff there. My only negative I'm going to say about the whole night was that I wish that wouldn't have happened to Jeff Oakes. The dude was super fast, but pit stops are a part of this game, and unfortunately tonight it reached up and bit him right square in the butt, and it happens.
Yeah, Jim, it usually does happen. The bad part about it is it always seems to bite you in the tail the wrong way that you don't want it to. But obviously you hate it.
One night that he was, I think, clearly going to win this race. There was nobody that was going to challenge him. I really don't think so. No. And he was clearly going to win this race, I think. But, maybe. I don't know. Richie Joplin was right there with him when they pitted. So I'm not going to say that. But I'll take that back. He had a really good chance to win a race, and unfortunately, he had a pit road incident. Why can't that happen on a race when you're going to finish sixth? Who cares? You know. But unfortunate for him. But yeah, good stuff, man. All around ready. I am ready for Bristol, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, it will be a good one when we go to the bathtub next week at Bristol. It's always a pleasure when we go short track racing at Bristol. Will be a good one. What a drive by Flaming Karma here tonight on the road course here at Watkins Glen. It was a blast. You can't wait to get back to some oval racing for the rest of the season. But, folks, that is going to do it for this broadcast here on Motormouth. Broadcasted all the great sponsors. Got to give Navy Joe Coffee the love and the credit. NavyJoe.coffee. That's the website. Go over there. Flaming Karma, 10% off on your order over there for some of the best coffee around. Alloy Wheel Repair Specialist of the Upstate. Greenville, South Carolina. Another great sponsor. Also, Country Creations LLC. Obviously, great sponsors as well. Flaming Karma Paints, got to give them the love. Whiplash Cabs have been rocking them bad boys all night long. Digital Race Engineer, Roasted Records, and obviously, you see the prints right here with the racing images over on Etsy. Waiting to hear the website is up. Is the website up, Jim?
No, it's not quite up yet. I think
it's getting there.
Be, look for you Cole Trickle fans out there. Look at that one.
There we go. Hot damn. Good stuff. I mean, you cannot wait until Racing Images gets lined up on Etsy. It will be a good one. That's all the great sponsors, every single one of them. Thank you very much to each and every one of them for being a part of Motormouth Broadcast and also Flaming Karma for what they do. Give a shout out to the drivers. Hell of a show, as always, that they put on. Give a shout out to the drivers, fans, coming out big numbers. If you haven't yet, make sure you like, subscribe, keep up with going on Motormouth Broadcasting, Max VASR. I mean, the whole 9 yards. We got it all right here on Motormouth Broadcasting. So keep up with it, like and subscribe, and give us some love. And Gerald Poole allowing us to come in here and be ourselves, entertain you, the fans, on a great, great Sunday night here on Motormouth Broadcasting. For Big Jim Cunningham, the owner of Motormouth Broadcasting, co-commentating and producing, I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. Said as I always say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Oh, baby. Left and right. It's over with, baby. We're going short track racing. The last great Coliseum, Bristol Motor Speedway, next Sunday night here on Motormouth Broadcasting, where legends are created one corner at a time. God bless y'all. Next Sunday night, we'll be in Tennessee at Bristol. We'll see you then.